Hi. Whoa, that was so fast. I was like, how do I do this so that I don't scare you? Sorry, that was loud. So how do I do this so I don't scare you in my voice? I was like, let me just turn on the scene and then speak. But that was just, it was too fast of a transition. We need a slower one. I scared myself. Damn. Anyway, hi. Hello. Hi. Let me let me do this. Ooh. Should I make it? I just thought of this. I mean, we've talked about this before. Should I make it so that your seltzer claims say how many seltzers you've claimed? Like if it's well, the thing is, then your seltzer streak will be different. Your seltzer streak will be different than your stream streak. So I guess it technically wouldn't line up one to one. Oh, right here. This thing was actually, I filled it up with like ice to the top and then it just slowly been melting. It is so hot. It is so hot. Unbelievably warm here. Anyway, sorry. I'm going back because I love the seltzer creams. Also, hi, Coffee or Death. OMG, hey. Hi. Whoa, lighting interesting. Lighting's interesting today because especially like I don't even think the lighting effects. I mean, they work, but like are they gonna be noticeable? I don't know. Because there's light coming in from the outside. It is bright and sunny. I've actually been turning on all my lights, making them just like white, and then putting my blinds down because the heat is just too much. And I'm like, I don't need to look outside this week. It's like 90 degrees or 90 something every single day and it's so hot. Also, Mr. Zift, hi, and Peyton, enjoy your 380th seltzer. I'm so excited. Probably gonna do a lot of chatting today. There's something I might show you what I do. I need to modify a fit a little bit for tonight. So maybe we'll go through that and you can tell me what you think I should do to it. I have like I mean like I'm probably just gonna adjust some like shapes and stuff, but we'll see what I end up doing. But anyway, Coffee or Death, enjoy your 59th seltzer. Mr. Ziff, enjoy your 5th seltzer. Ooh, that's the first 5. No claps. I should do more claps, honestly. I love the claps. I wish I can like trigger them. I guess the stream deck is as close as I can get to anything else that will help me trigger them. And also thank you for the kind words, Madison. And enjoy your 255th seltzer. And love, thank you for being here for 3 streaks in a row. Did it really only show? Interesting. Oh, you know what? Here, love, after like a minute or two, do the exclamation point, or no, see what your Twitch stream streak is, because it doesn't update. Your Twitch one won't update until a couple of streams in. Look at them go. I got the badge, by the way. I forgot about the badge. I forgot about the badge earlier. Let me also just make sure that I mute everything over here. And then I was in Troy's stream, and then I saw Wigfoot come in with the badge, and the badge was mentioned. I was like, wait a minute, do I have the badge? And then I did have the badge. I love it. It's cool. It's a neat badge. I should put it on, honestly. I also yeah, I need to, it made me want to play Elden Ring. But love, enjoy your 140th seltzer. I don't think I properly said that. I think I thanked you for being here for 3 streams in a row. And also Peyton, first of all, welcome to Georgia. And also the heat. The heat. How is the heat for you? I feel like it's way hotter for you than it is for me, and I'm struggling. It is so hot here. The thing is, it's so hot here, and like I'm just like not. I wasn't ready for it. I mean, I don't think I could be ready for it. I just don't have like honestly, my AC does a pretty good job, but there are times like yesterday I was suspicious that it wasn't. Yesterday was just too hot in here. I was gonna stream like kind of late, and then I was like, I'm just so hot, and I feel like I just need to like take a cold shower and then go to sleep. It ended up happening. Also, when I saw early stream, I figured there's got to be a bit that you can make with this one. There has. I mean, it's the same one as always, but it's always good. Also, Madison, thank you for watching. My God, 125 streams in a row according to Twitch. Damn. Happy 125th birthday to Madison and Wigfoot. And Wigfoot, enjoy your 578th seltzer, stacking them up. Said 3 minutes ago to go live. So only, yeah, I didn't intend to make it. I didn't even realize. I saw that it was 11:11, and then I was like, shit. So when I set it into my microphone, it didn't capture it. Then I said it again, and the message, and it registered it at 4:12. What do I do with that? I had to do the Fred fist fast fist Fred. I don't. It's one of those. It's called something along Fred with a fist, but a fast version of it. I almost did the slow, but I was like, nah, this one's a fast one. Real fuel is 102 Fahrenheit. It's not even that hot here, and I'm struggling with the heat here. Also, Matt, enjoy your 197th seltzer. Blazing, it's hot. Feels like 101 here. So many new global emote indeed. I gotta use it. Spirit eel. Look at them go. Look at it go. I love when they were all floating in the screen before. That was a good usage of it. Great usage. That can now, if it's a Twitch global. Oh no, I didn't put the Twitch globals in the 7TV game, or not in the 7TV game, but in the emote game. I need to. I've also been thinking about for the emote game, making it where making another alternate version where when you claim one, it can. So instead of making it where you can overtake each other, the overtaking each other adds a different dynamic to it than if I make it where when you claim one, it's like whack-a-mole, where like it gets replaced by another one. So they keep kind of swapping out. It removes the strategy of like it gives a little bit more advantage to people who have autocomplete. If I do make it where it's like it gets replaced, because then you can just keep stacking up points where you just get ahead versus the claiming, like you're kind of capped out and then there's more about timing. But I may add that as a mode because then we get some more emotes in there. And then it also, if anyone ever feels the pressure of like, ooh, wait, I don't want to take an emote away from this person for whatever reason, in case you're insanely nice when you play this game for some reason. I said for some reason twice that time, but I meant it both times. Then it at least removes that fear, which is one that I have. What is that badge for? It's an Elden Ring badge. Also, Corpse Endured 205th Seltzer. It's also hot. Dying feels like 102 here. But I felt like, oh wait, oh yeah, there it is. There's the Fred Fist Fast. That's the one. See, it's hard. It's like 3 Fs. Felt like 110 earlier in the heat of the day. I don't even like. I feel like I can't even be outside in that heat. I put on sunscreen today though, and then I did like I still like before stream. I was like I literally I went out because I got some ingredients for something, and then I went to go see if they had the Patrick clogs at the Croc store. They did not. They don't. And I was like, when are you going to get them back in here? And they're like, we're not. I'm like, damn. And they're getting those online instead. Not on the Croc site, though, because I didn't have them on the Croc site. But I want them. I've been wanting them for months now. I've been eyeballing them. I've been waiting for the release. So those should arrive, hopefully, in the upcoming week. But I went outside I was outside maybe for a total of like 15 minutes. And that's probably like 15 minutes, actually. I did a little bit of walking. I did put sunscreen on my face because I was like not going to take any chances. But I came back and I was drenched. I was sweaty. I'm already a sweaty person, so being outside in the heat made it so much worse. So then, when I got back here before I started stream, I did a quick little shower rinse. Then I came out. But the thing is, because I put on sunscreen, every time I get my face wet after I wear sunscreen, especially if it's like within the same within a couple hours of the application, it gets in my eyeballs. But I think I did a pretty good job of not getting in my eyes because usually it ends up burning, and then like I'm just kind of like that for like 30 minutes, just trying to like deal where like it's fine when your eyes are closed, but when you open your eyes, it just like stings. But anyway, we're good. What's the emote game? Did I just lose the game? Oh, not the game. No, I just lost the game. Thank you for that. The emote game is we'll do it today after we do our daily tidy. You all just lost the game. I was doing pretty well with that one. I didn't even, apologies if no one saw those messages in chat and then I read them out loud and then I made it even worse. Work time out of here. Have a good one, Matt. Thank you for coming in, claiming that Celtsy. Happy for you. So basically what I got today is I got ingredients to make drunken noodles. I'm going to do a test run tonight off stream because I found basically a bunch of like recipes where there's like a core recipe and then you can like throw other stuff into it if you'd like. So tonight I'm going to try like a sample. And I think on stream we may try to make our noodles. So like I bought noodles for this, but I couldn't find wide noodles, like ones that were like wide enough or like the width that I wanted them to be. So maybe we'll try to make our own noodles. Apparently it's not like hard. And maybe it'll be kind of fun. I feel like it'll be like a neat stream activity. Now, do I know if we can like make them and then I don't know if there's like a waiting period afterwards. I did look at some recipes, but I just looked at the ingredients and didn't look at the steps. But I think that might be kind of fun. And then we could have noodles as wide as we want them to be. And it might make things a lot easier in the future because every other ingredient is like something that I have. It was mainly just the noodles that I needed to go pick up today. Ooh, hiccups already. It's because I'm not breathing in between sentences, which I probably should do. There we go. There's the breath. There's the breath. I woke up feeling okay today. Was today better than yesterday? I feel bad I wasn't live yesterday. I was live 2 days ago. This week was so not great in terms of my stream schedule. I felt this was the week that I really wanted to stream a lot. But I'm like slowly what I realized, because like yesterday, like I could have gone live, but like it was like 11 p.m. at that point, and I was like, ooh, it's a little bit late. And then the night before, we ended up going live at like 11 p.m. or something. And it was just super late. I want to go live earlier. I want to go live at like 6:30 or something. I just need to think about like dinner and food, but like we can do some streams where we actually make dinner there, or I can have like leftovers and stuff ready, and then we just like see what I do when I eat, or I just scarf that down, or I can eat post stream. But I also like the late night hangs, so we'll see. But I feel every time like it's not that I don't like starting stream at like 10 p.m., but I like starting stream earlier, especially because like I know that like I feel bad for people's sleep schedules. Now, I don't know what time y'all are going to sleep. I also know that our time differences add to this dynamic. So like if you're like several hours behind me, it's probably not as bad. But I also know that like sometimes when I go live, I'm like, this is a time that probably people may want to sleep. So I'm gonna try doing. I want to try doing, and I also feel like I have more energy, if anything, at like even like 7-8 p.m. compared to like 10 to 11. 10, I still have some energy, but like I know if I'm starting at 10, I'm not gonna finish until like 1 or 2 because like I just get into a zone. And then like I have like then after I do like my cool off post stream. So I'm usually like I have like an energy rush after streams. I love it. It's like, but it keeps me up for a little bit. Like I never stream and then immediately go to sleep. Like I got too much. It's like an adrenaline rush. But yes, texted me and told me that I lost the game. I was so oh, your mom texted you that this morning. Your mom knows about the game? Wow. What is the game? If I tell you, it's gonna. I mean, I could tell. I can tell you. But then you may be more annoyed every time someone tells you that you lost the game. Do you want to embark on this journey? I will gladly explain it to you if you'd like. It's very simple. It's an internet thing. It's an internet meme, kind of. Yes, I want to. So the game is a game where the objective of the game is to not think about the game. So for as long as you like forget about it and don't think about it, you're doing well. You're progressing. You're doing well. You're still in the game. You're always in the game as long as you're alive, to my knowledge. Now, my lore could be misinformed. I just known about this since I was little, but who knows if I got the right foundation at my young age when I was in school and learning about the game. And essentially, the only way to lose the game, which basically when you lose, you just start over, is when you think about it again. So it could happen on your own, but usually it happens when somebody reminds you of its existence. Like when someone says, you just lost the game, then you're like, fuck. There we go. So like for me, I'm pretty sure I've gone, I don't think it's been a whole year, but like it's definitely been a couple months since I've thought about it. Not anymore. We're starting over, I guess. Now apologies to anyone who came in the last minute while I mentioned the game, because now it's yeah. Anyways, hey, enjoy 156th seltzer. I hope it is delicious. I hope it is crisp and chill if you are currently warm and hot and sweaty right now, because I am hot and sweaty right now. It is too warm in here. My AC is actually doing a pretty decent job. I think as long as I have the blinds down, we're okay. But yes, it was definitely better than yesterday. I'm glad that today you're feeling better than yesterday. I hope that things continue to like feel better. Hopefully your days get better in the wake of everything. But yes, how did y'all get that badge? You have to watch, I think, 5 minutes of an Elden Ring stream. Yeah. I'll put mine on. I'll put mine on for funsies. Wait, how many badges do I have on right now? I don't have any fancy badge. I don't even have my TwitchCon one on. No, I'm putting it on. Here we go. Yeah. There it is. Just sneaking along right there. Oh, I love that. I love the paint. It's pretty. But yes. If you go to an Elden Ring stream, or we can play Elden Ring this week. Although I don't know how long the thing is going for. I think starting the 25th. I think maybe up until the 25th or starting the 25th. There was something going on over there. Well, I'm blocking the game out of my mind for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's just it's how it goes. So congratulations to everyone who's been welcomed into the game today. Apologies for every time someone makes you lose it, because if someone says that out loud, if someone says like, that you lost the game, sorry, I'm just gonna keep saying it out loud just for the sake of this conversation though. But if someone says it out loud, if you didn't know about the game, technically you were doing really, really well. Like you were because you were not thinking, because that didn't make you think of the game. You just thought you just processed it as like an objective sentence. You're like, okay, I don't really know what they're talking about. Maybe it's like the game of life. But now that you know of it, that means you'll actually think of the specific one, which would then make you lose. So sorry, I think. Yeah. Also, Perch, enjoy your 429 seltzer. That is too many requests. That's too many seltzers right there, I think. Wait, for response code 429. Yeah, too many requests. That's too many seltzers. You got too many. You gotta give some of them back, or slow down. Drink them more slowly. I'm kidding though. It's a web thing. Anyway, to be fair, I'll probably forget about the game forever. So, okay. I mean, bravo. If you're able to do that, then you are an expert at this. But maybe it's because I know that I'm not supposed to think about it. That's what makes me think about it. It's tough. It's like such a weird like circle of thinking, I guess, because like you can't think about not thinking about it because you can't control your thoughts. I feel like there's certain like movies and shows where like the circumstances like where someone could read minds or something, so you can't like think about whatever like is gonna like you need to do or whatever's gonna happen, and then like but yeah, but it's so hard to do because like thinking about what you're not supposed to think about then kind of makes you think about it, but like you can kind of try to distract yourself by like screaming and shouting really loudly in your brain, but it's hard. Up until it's brought up in stream get true. Little sips here and there, okay? Yes. As long as once you don't have 429 anymore, then you're good. But 429 is just too many. It's too many too quickly. Usually, it means you just gotta slow down if you're at 429. Also, Scrimmer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I usually don't say names out loud, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it in my head either. I don't know what I mean. Yeah, but because I feel like it's usually one of those things that tries to make you say something. Let me just make sure that it's not. If it's silly, I'll let the message stay. If it's not silly and it's mean, then I'll. I have no idea. I can't figure it out, but I'm scared if I do. I don't want to accidentally say something that I don't want to say, so I'm just going to delete it just in case. But hello, maybe you came in here with good intentions, and maybe that is the name of your friend. But hello to you. Hello to you, and possibly hello to a friend of yours, whichever one that may be. You can pick one. You could pick more than one, actually, but then I'll have to say hello more times, because I feel like everyone should get their own proper hello. I feel like if I said like a hello, like a general hello, well, the thing is I do sometimes say general hello, but a general hello feels less personal. It's nice to get a one-on-one hello. Like, you know, like when someone, like if you're at like an event or you're at like a group, like hang out with friends or something, and then someone comes, like, you know, someone shows up and they say like hi to everyone versus going to each person and saying hi. The each person and saying hi feels so personal. You never have to do this, by the way. It's so not like even like I'm never like, oh, they didn't say hi to any, you know, to each of us individually. I never think that. But when someone like does like come to like each person and like say, or sometimes like they like say hi and like a little bit later they'll you know, scurry up to like each person and be like, oh my God, I can give you a proper hello, hi. And I'm like, oh, that really neat of you as a human. Love those human interactions a lot. I love those human interactions. I've been having a lot of human interactions over the last like couple of months, I would say. And they've usually, you know, been the result of me like leaving my home for a little bit. And they've been nice. It reminds me of how beautiful the world can be. But yeah, also, wait, I didn't give you all points. Oh, I forgot. The energy levels, I'm telling you, my energy levels at this time of day are... it's absurd. There's so much. All 10K. I don't even know what to do. Like, I want to go for a run. I have like friends that like go for runs, like, which makes sense. You know, people can do that, but they go for runs and they run so much on their runs. Like they run more than like I forget that like people, but like they run a lot. Like they're running like, I don't even know. I've like every time one of my friends, every time they go for a run, like they run like a 5K. They run a little more than like a 5K every time. Which I still think is an impressive distance, especially for just like a casual run. A little fitness thing. And then there are other people that like, God, there are some people that I know that like they just like post like their like run summaries afterwards, and I'm like, you just ran like a half marathon. Like, are you doing, is there something you want to talk about? Are you doing all right? Maybe they just like to run, but it's something that like they never really like. I feel like the ones that I know that like run a lot don't talk about running very much. Like I think like they just do it as like an outlet, which is like makes me even more like makes you think about it even more. Because if there's someone that like, you know, let's say there's someone that like rock climbs. I know a couple people that rock climb, and I think rock climbing is really neat, and I would like to try rock climbing again sometime in the near future, and I probably will. But I like if they talk about rock climbing a lot and then they post like stuff for like rock climbing, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Like it's a hobby of theirs. But like the ones that never mention running, but then like I see like their run stats and they're out here running like 13 miles like on like a Wednesday. I just want to know, like, how did you do that? How did you reach that level? I would love to do that. That must go, God, it must feel so good afterwards. I think probably maybe physically after like an extended period of time, probably exhausting, especially in this heat. Also, Jackie, enjoy 253rd seltzer. God, I love this song. I need to learn. Oh shit, I need to learn like that dance. You know, like that video I'm talking about. Of the person that kind of looks like Tyler Oakley, like doing those moves. Yeah, I need to learn that for this song. before tonight because I feel like they're gonna play this song, and if I hear this song in public, I will have no choice. I will have no choice. Now, will I learn it on stream? I don't think I have it in me yet to do that, but I would have if it wasn't like a same day activity. But like I gotta, yeah, I feel like it's not even that hard. I could do like like that part's easy, but like the hip thing, new territory for me. I'm not used to it. I really am shouting into this microphone. I feel like I need to like slow down just like a teeny bit, at least in volume. I just like I lean into it. What if I bring you up a little bit higher? Sorry. Does that make it a little bit better? I think maybe it's us blocking, but then you don't see. Oh, I forgot Luigi. Luigi's in a pose right now. Let me move him. Luigi's been like having a time. No. There. Luigi. Interesting. Okay, so that didn't do much to my mic when I did that, I think. Well, now you don't see them. I want you to be able to see them. That's the thing. But like I also don't know like what you hear, especially if I'm like all the way over here. I feel like if anything, this could be like a little bit lower than them. And then maybe you can get like a little. Oh, but that just blocks them entirely. What if I pull you back? You get a little bit of the hamburger. Every time I say it, I feel like I sound like what's the little scientist's name? Why can't I remember your name? I keep thinking of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and you're not Courage the Cowardly Dog. Dexter. God, Dexter. It's Dexter. Dexter is what I was thinking of. Not the not was Dexter a murderer or the alien? Dexter. I feel like you're the murderer. Which was the show about the person without the belly button, and that was like in the trailer? They're like, whoa. Dexter murder. Who's the Kyle XY? It was Kyle XY. I remember when that thing aired. Literally the whole like their way of demonstrating that this was an alien was the lack of a belly button, which like I you know that could I see the connection there. I see what they're doing, but I thought it was so funny. I just thought it was just such a funny like. I don't know. But I just keep thinking about that. Like the trailer, like really emphasized how like didn't have a belly button, and I was like, oh my god, whoa, you must have been born or grown in some other way that did not involve you having the belly button. When did that show end, by the way? I was gonna say that one Good Mythical Morning song from. Oh my god, the way that I my emphasis on each word that I was just so off. Which song are you thinking of? It reminded me of like old YouTube days when they used to have like those parody songs. Hold on, Kyle XY. Tell me it was just no. It's got to have been more than one season, I think. Wow, 2006, 2009. I was 13 when it ended. I was 10 when it started. I think depends on what time of year. The type of math always messes with me. Sorry, I need more of a chill drink right now. It is necessary. I like don't think I could ever go back to like regular cups. I'm obsessed with my Ruby cup. And like it's still every time like I use it, like it really does make me feel like I'm at a restaurant. And every time I see it at a restaurant, I get really happy. It's my belly button is the name. It's on Rhett and Link's channel. My belly button is the name. I just got the weirdest results that I did not expect. Oh, it's called My Belly Button. You're saying the name is My Belly Button. You know what? I'm gonna start with Rhett and Link. My belly button. My belly button. I typed in the whole sentence. Okay. It's my belly button. Why does God, these thumbnails throw me back. I'm not gonna go to this, but these thumbnails throw me back to like OG YouTube days. What a time. I wonder if is there anyone that still makes YouTube videos the way that like they did in 2010, 2012, even up to like 2014. 2015 I feel like was also pretty close to it. I feel like in 2016 is maybe when things started to really go in a different direction. But like, are there any? I feel like maybe Wheezy Waiter. I think I'm still subscribed to Wheezy Waiter. I feel like Wheezy Waiter still makes videos in the style that he did in 2010, Because I think I started in 2009, which means my frame of reference, like 2009 to 2014, were like my peak like investment in YouTube days. Honestly, yeah, because that's when I went to college afterwards, and then making YouTube videos while in college. Not gonna lie, it was really fun. I really like. I wish that I'd continued through college. Like it was still like I was still doing like YouTube stuff my freshman year. I think it was my sophomore year that had really faded. I think it's once I went. No, it was just my sophomore year in general because I was not making YouTube videos. My sophomore fall. I went abroad in the spring, but my fall I was still in New York. I don't know. Yeah. You know what it was? My bedroom freshman year was like abnormally large. Like I had a roommate, but like we had a very large bedroom. So like it was much easier. Like if you go back to like any of the videos that I made my freshman year, you'll see like the giant mattress one, for example. Like there was space in there because we got lucky with that room. The other rooms I lived with 5 other people. It was 3 bedrooms, in like an apartment style thing. And we just got lucky that our room was big because the other ones were not. My sophomore year, it was very tight. It was me and a roommate in a room that was way smaller, like probably, I want to say from like here, let's say like this line here, maybe from like here to like the kitchen, just like if you just like draw a line, that was probably like the whole room. But it had like 2 beds, it had 2 desks, each desk had a chair, and then there was like a little bit of like a tiny closet space. So like all of that cluttered it in a little bit more. So there was just no room to film YouTube videos. And then I was like, I guess this is my time. And now I miss it. Also, hi Passion. That is so cool. Hi. Thank you for watching 3 streams in a row. I appreciate it. Cheers to you. I was gonna say I thought of you lately, but I sent you why I thought of you. Yeah. Did I do anything else? I don't know. I've been thinking about the Patrick clogs for like when they arrive, which will be soon. I've still been listening to this Thames album, which is again just been great. It really does have some good variety on it. The Kaytranada album too, I've been enjoying as like just a kind of a groove to have on in the background. Like I am still listening to it, but like I listen to it like more when I just want like a feel good vibe. Did I read the M as M or like mm? I'm trying to see if it's like the start to another word, but now I'm just thinking about the M&M, which is also that's it. I saw the red M&M and I was like, oh, Passion. I also feel like I saw a Luigi thing and I thought of you, Passion, but I don't recall what the Luigi thing was. But yes. Anyway, this is so unrelated. I mean, this is related but unrelated at the same time. But like I just thought of this because I was like, oh, Giselle isn't here. But related to like Fortnite. Fortnite released like Reload today. And I saw that and I was like looking at like what it was. I'm like, damn, I feel like this is like up my alley. I like on one hand, like it'd be cool. I think if there was a single player part to it, then obviously, I mean, they would remove the whole concept of it. But it's literally just like it's like the OG map. It's like squads in the OG map. And I'm hoping it runs smoothly. I know it was released today, so I assume that it probably has some bugs and stuff. But like, I really do want to try that at some point. I'm curious about like if I would play it and just do like fill in squads, or if I would play it and have people and try to like play with people. But like it made me want to play Fortnite. What begins with M and what you do during a streak? Mini Moo. I, if it's not, then erase that from your memory. I'm interpreting that. I'm interpreting that as the shit. Wait, I kind of want to play the other version too. Let me go back to my likes. I know it's not the song, but it's coming up next. I'm looking at my queue right now. I like this. I feel like I like this album in like reverse. You know what it was? It was when I was listening to it. This just reminded me of Girl So Confusing. Let me just add you to the queue next. We're just gonna listen to Brat, I guess. I guess like it's not gonna be the entire soundtrack tonight. I'm so excited for it. Has anyone gone? Has there? I mean, I feel like it's already, the themed parties have probably begun. Oh, I didn't say Scout yet in public. I need to start saying Scout. Did someone say scout in here tonight? I feel like someone did say not tonight. I'm saying it as if it's nighttime right now. My God, it's literally only 4:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I haven't said scout at all today. Let me see. Yeah, no one said it in here. But I haven't forgotten about it yet, which is good because I thought that I would, and I was like, by the next time I stream, I'm gonna forget, what scouting. Like, yeah, not scouting, it's just scout. Scout is the past tense. I need to think about it like a way to use it tonight. Also, chicken, enjoy your 48 seltzer. Ooh, what does 48 remind me? Is it 6 times 8? Is that it? I feel like that's it. I feel like it's just 6 times 8. I can't stay, but thought I'd say hi. Hi, and no worries at all. I'm glad you got to claim your Celsi. I hope it is tasty. I hope it is bubbly. I hope it is chill. Because, again, it is very, very warm here. And everything that I think about that's cold is nice and crisp. Although, I'm going to be honest with you, I think my AC is actually, like, working well today. Last night, it was not. For some reason, which is strange. Because, like, why at nighttime when there's no sun outside is my AC, like, lying? Or maybe my body was extra hot last night. Maybe it was just like my body being like, you know what? No, you need to experience this heat on the inside. And ooh, pretty. Wait, let me try something. I'm gonna mute myself for this kind of in a way. I'm gonna just do this. Yeah, increase the brightness of that. Ooh, now it's like very purple in here. So that's a good color though. I like it. I wish that like it would do all of these like I mean the thing is the colors also include the brightness to a certain degree because in order for like the lights like when the lights are interpreting them they interpret them also using like incorporating brightness as a factor in terms of changing the shade a little bit and like lightness or darkness of the color. But sometimes like it's like a really neat color and I'm like I kind of wish this was up like 100% just like a little bit. Although the previous one was also kind of nice. Maybe this is too much light. I mean, just the light bleeding through the blinds. It is like a very like the light coming from outside is so bright. It is so bright. It was just so warm. But I'm very happy to be inside and chill and cool. And yeah, I'm probably gonna take another cold shower today. Today I'm gonna be trying some stuff with my hair tonight. Does anyone know how to make your hair look wet when it's not? My strategy was just gonna be because again I need to look like I just came out of a swamp. That's like the theme is essentially you just crawled out of a swamp and that's it. It's not a Shrek themed party, although would like to go to one of those too. But I feel like mousse. I was just thinking leave-in, mousse, maybe gel. But I also feel like the products that I got were specifically ones that like, or like I got ones that like advertise. I mean, maybe not the mousse though. The mousse might make it look wet. The gel that I got, for example, like I'm pretty sure is trying to not make your hair look wet because like as like a regular daily use type of thing, it's probably not going for it. But I haven't tried the gel yet, even though I've had it in my bathroom for like a month now. This is one of the first times it was used. You said, "Ooh, like, I like this blue." I've done it every time I've joined. Really? Oh wait, you're saying this is one of the ones that the first time it was used. I also said it. It's because I'm glad because it's pretty. I forget because usually the lighting that I go for is either like more like pinkish red, maybe or like just like a mellow like yellowish orange. Although I do have like the one that's like, but I never the deep purple. I don't normally have on. It looks really cool in here. It looks super cool in here. Like if I turn off this light, what does it look like? That doesn't change much. Guess it adds a little bit of light. Oh, you can see the reflection of my lights over here. Those are both my lights. We got 2 lights on me. But if the outside light wasn't in here, it would definitely be like a little. This would feel like a little nightclub. Honestly, also something about this is I want to show you the stuff that I got too. Is it makes like the orange lamps that I have like really? It's got like a nice. They shine nicely in this lighting. The purple and orange. Because the orange is almost like a yellowy orange. It helps it look more orange though. Madison is here. It is Madison. I think it's Madison. When I see Madison's name in chat, I never know if it's Madison or someone on Madison's account. There are times, like I'm pretty sure Ariana Grande was in here before. Super cool, by the way. But I understand like the reason of using like alt accounts because you don't want, especially if you're like a big name, you don't want people to suddenly flood you and like flood your like whispers and stuff. It's overwhelming. It's a lot. You already get that when you're out in public. But it is very sweet of Madison to share their account with the world. So that when they do want to browse Twitch with a certain degree of privacy, they're able to. So very 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 good. Sorry. I love the cot so much. I'm pretty sure I added the cot to Discord because I needed to use it. Yeah, I did add it to Discord. I needed to use it so badly. I was like, this is so good. I wish I need to save this just as an image to my meme folder on my phone. I've been sending memes to people, but like, I need to save it as, I don't know why I don't have cot in there. Actually, no, I think I did use cot. I think I used cot. Let me see if I have it. If I have it in my memes folder, then yeah, then I've used it recently. Um, no, it's not in my memes folder. I swear that I used this though. All right, time to go to my text conversations and see what I got over here. Let's go to my images. I didn't send them caught. Wow. All right, yeah. I need to do that. I need to do that. Caught should be an emoji. Once the once Apple's next generation of emojis come out with the AI prompts, let's see if we can recreate caught at least. But the thing is, it's gonna have the emoji like vibe to it. I need this one. Like the one that looks like it's made out of clay. And like it could be like a horror figure or it could be a really friendly one. You just don't know. It has so many different like vibes to it. And also, love, thank you for being here. Enjoy your food. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of just the weekend. I think I'll be live tomorrow though. So this is my plan. This past week has been very busy, but like it's been like it's there were like a lot. This past week has been like a lot of like commitments that I made like a while ago that I didn't like forget about them, but there was like the solid like month where like when I started leaving my apartment, I was like, okay, like, yeah, I'm just gonna start saying yes to things. I'm gonna start doing things, and I'm really glad that I do the things that I do. However, I'm like, but I feel like I had streamed less, and I want to. There's things, my list of things that I want to do on stream has continued to grow because my brain is there. But then I keep like either being exhausted at like 10 p.m. or like I don't get like back here until like 11, and I'm like, well, that's not. I need to make a little shift here. But this past week has been kind of like one of those like, most of the things that I have committed to have faded, have closed out. And so like this weekend, like this weekend I'm like, I want to be at my desk. I want to stream. I want to cook. Tomorrow we might sew. So I got 2 pairs of pants. I could probably show you them. I got 2 pairs of pants as options for tonight slash also wearable in the future. I was gonna get one of them. I went like thrifting yesterday. I was gonna get one of them. I also got like this vest thing that I might crop it. That I may also show you. But I basically I was gonna get one or the other, and then I tried them both on, and I was like, damn, these could both work like for this party and like also for not this party too. One of them is a little bit more like committing to a theme, I would say, but I still think it looks kind of neat. And the other one, it can just be applied pretty broadly. But both of them require sewing work for like the long-term future. I can get away with one of them for tonight with just pinning some stuff. But yeah, but I may turn to you for advice. But if I either way, there's one of them that requires sewing. The waistline, like I love the fit of like the pants, like everything in terms of the width of the leg. Even the length is pretty good, but the waist really does need to be like, taken in, which will involve like probably adding some darts and like trimming a few other bits, because like it's just the waist is just the only thing that I really need to do some work on. And I think because of the amount that I need to take it in, I do need to like take it apart a little bit more than I would for something that I was just taking in by like an inch. So we might do that on stream. And if I'm here tomorrow, which I anticipate being here tomorrow, there's a possible nighttime thing that I may go to, but it's gonna depend on like how a lot of little factors that might lead into that. But otherwise, my intention is to be here tomorrow, and I would like to do probably an earlier stream, and then possibly, or depending on the nighttime activity, maybe it can be a nighttime stream, and then it'll just be like vibing here during the day. I've shared my account with so many celebrities, but I'm the real. You are the real Madison, I think. Who is Ivy? Hello, this is Luther Vandross on Madison's account. Don't mind me, just doing a quick little... Ooh, wait, are there any songs that A House Not a Home, that sounds familiar. Wait, Endless Love? Is the song that I'm thinking of? Is this what I'm thinking of? Oh, there are a lot of songs in here that look so familiar that I feel like if I hear them, I'm gonna be like, wait, okay, this is the song I'm thinking of. But anyway, sorry, I'm just gonna go back here real quick. Good song still, but I'm just gonna drop this in here. Don't mind me. God, that was tasty. Okay, let's do two things. One, daily tidy, the DT, because I'm gonna forget and I want to not. And then imagine we actually end up playing something. Oh no, but I also want to show you the stuff. We'll see. We'll see if I show you. Maybe I'll show you the stuff when we actually sew it. But I want to just get my little to the left. And then I'm going to drag you here. Everyone's been saying that the new Elden Ring DLC is incredibly hard. And every time I say it, I'm like, damn, I feel like, I remember if it's really hard, I feel like the base game itself was really hard. And these are people who've like beaten the game normally being like, this DLC is ridiculously difficult for me. Did we play a game last time? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Here we are. Hello, this is SpongeBob. Hello, SpongeBob. The way they really aren't taking, they're not receiving any more of the Patrick clogs in the Croc store. Criminal. Truly. But it's fine. We did it. We got what we needed. I almost got the SpongeBob ones. The SpongeBob ones are cool too, but I knew I only really wanted one pair. Especially because they look a little bit pricey. So the Patrick ones are the ones that ended up making it in. Okay. This one already is looking rather. I mean, I need to talk more peacefully when we play this game. I need to have less energy or more. No, not more. Less or the same. Or maybe I could just talk more softly. It depends. But like, no one's trying to fall asleep at this hour unless you are. It's Saturday. Who's stopping you? These all look the same. Oh no. These leaves. I don't think any of these belong here. But oh my god, wait, you're actually right. You're right. Well, actually, I don't know if you're. I mean, you're always right, but technically, yes, probably. But also, when it's you, I don't know. I hope your sleep schedule has been okay lately, or I hope your sleep schedule has been working out for you lately. You can get off. And then you can get off. I think it's the last one right up here, right? Yeah. No, I am. I'll sleep in a minute. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm so happy for you. It's nice to sleep on time. I've been snoozing alarms. I've been like on my sleep schedule is not. Honestly, it's in like the weirdest place. I mean, I talked about this also like recently in some stream. It's in like a very strange, like almost. It's like it's not bad, but it's not good, but it's better than when it's bad. It's better than when it's bad, but it also could be better. It's been inconsistent, but I've been having a lot of nights where I have been sleeping quite a bit, and I definitely don't feel like I'm like not sleeping enough. I think, you know what? I think this week especially, I think the heat has been hitting extra, and I think it's been making it harder to like have energy. Bedge. I'd read as bedge. I still think it should be bedgo. The bedga kills me. I love the bedga. A delicious sip. I really have been shaking my seltzer. Honestly, do you know what happened? Is ever since I watched a video of someone like making seltzer. There we go. Making seltzer, where they ended up like shaking it to like get it to like really infuse. I was like, damn. I'm gonna start doing that now. And then every time I do it, I'm like, okay, this is really I was making sure that I didn't leave my other bottle out because I need some cold seltzer very soon. I just started doing it and like it works. It works when your drink is cold. So I think the colder it is, the more it's able to like take and hold on to those bubbles, and that's important. I need to like start learning like the science behind it. I mean, I think I've already kind of known as much as I need to know. I really like the bubbliness of my seltzer. I think that like would make a pretty good batch. Oh, do it something that I wanted to look up. Maybe we can do that right now, actually. I want to look up other pickle brines. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I just got jump scared by my Opera browser. Hold on. What's a good, like... Pickle brine types. Different types of pickles. I think I need to see different types of pickles to know what I like. So like they're dill. I feel like dill pickles are what we made. I think we made dill pickles. They're good for sandwiches, burgers, and hot dogs. They also make great concession stand snacks. I feel like we just want to keep making dill pickles. Um, I feel like I know about half sour pickles, and I feel like I've had half sour pickles a lot in my life, but I don't think that's what I'm going for. Gherkins, bread here. Sorry, let me go to this. Let me show you what we're looking at. Oh, okay. All right, that's looking like something. There we go. All right, hold on. Before I flashbang you, I'm just gonna make sure that there we go. All right. There we go. Types of pickles. There we go. Dill pickles. I think this is what we want to go for. And I'm pretty sure, are these Kirby cucumbers? Because I looked up, I know I got Kirby cucumbers and then I didn't end up getting to use them for pickles. But like they also had like the texture on them, which our other cucumbers did not. Pickle. Me when I'm playing on a sports team. And I asked the captain to pick out. You brought the creativity back in that one. That one was the farthest thing from like that was a full joke. You like reset the momentum with that one. Proud of you. That was a good one. They're all good. I even the ones that are like the obvious ones. This one's a new one. Now I feel like I'm gonna need to like turn that into a bit. I'm talking to someone. How would I do it? So someone mentions pickles. What if when someone mentions pickles, I say me when I'm playing on a sports team and I ask the captain to pick L? I feel like that would be a good variation of what you said, right? I feel like that would be a good unique spin on what you said. And like it's good as like it becomes becomes a little bit more personal, like it becomes a little bit more like coming from me. So like it's not like it's not like I'm like taking it from somewhere. No, but I do need to turn this into something. I feel like that one's too good because it's such a no one thinks of that. No one thinks of no one would ever think of what you just said. I'm pretty sure you made that joke for the first time in history. I'll think about how I do this. But like I come across pickles quite a bit. So I talk about the ones that we made. And then I also people talk about pickleback shots now more than I remember them doing that in the past. And so like there are going to be opportunities for this. There are definitely going to be opportunities for this. And then also like when you meet people, sometimes like people are like talk about, you find out about like what they, or when you go out to eat with people for the first time and you go to like a place where like they give you pickles on the side and like then like someone will mention how like, whether they like pickles or not. And then that conversation starts. So I feel like I encounter pickle conversations enough that I can prepare a bit for this and then we could whip it out. It'll come back, and then worst case I'll just say it and then I'll add a little CC Madison Lee. CC credit two credits. Anyway, I think we want to make dill pickles again. We used vinegar. I mean, I think what we ended up doing was it was water, vinegar, sugar, salt, all that heated up in a saucepan or a pot. And then once that was all fully dissolved, we chilled that down, and then we took a jar, we filled it with some peppercorns, some coriander seeds. I wish we had mustard seeds, which is something that we've been missing, and some dill and garlic. And then we put the pickle slices in there, and then we just poured the brine in. And that was it. I think we just need to keep doing that. I think that I would still like to slice them, but what I would probably do is I like the thicker slices. I don't know how well like that would work on burgers and stuff. Actually, it would work because what I end up doing with my burgers is I have the patty, I put the pickles, once I flip them, as soon as I flip them, I put the pickle slices on top. And I take the cheese and I put it on top of the pickle slices. So like the cheese forms like a layer of like glue that really just like kind of, you know, seals it in there. I also realized that using American cheese on my burgers has changed the game for me. Oh, do you know what I wanted to make? I've been watching. Oh my god, do you know what I ended up doing yesterday? Even though I didn't stream, I like kept looking up like stuff to. I was looking up recipes to do on stream. I want to make potato rolls. I want to make potato rolls. I want to make because I think we still have some attempts to go with the buns. I would like to make a brioche bun, but like ultimately, like potato rolls are so good. I think we can do it. And I think all I really need is like one potato, and then I think I have everything else that we need. I would love to make potato rolls, and then if I can make potato rolls and they're good, then I would actually consistently make them. The last bun recipe that we made was tasty, but it's not something. It wouldn't be my final form of bun. It wouldn't be my bun of choice. I think it came out really cool. Like it was a cool thing and it tasted good, but I just know like potato rolls and like brioche buns do have my heart. We could also make brioche. We should do that too. Just so like I know what the outcome is like. Now I've been looking up potato roll recipes and they don't necessarily like none of the ones that I've looked at look like the ones that I've like seen out and about, but I feel like the texture is really what matters there. And as long as it's like soft, the flavor will be there. We also need to make mayo again. This time using some vinegar. I made mayo, I think 2 or 3 times at this point. And I really like the recipe that we've had going on. We did end up removing the garlic from the recipe to make it less like an aioli. But I want to try it with some vinegar to give it like a little bit more, or maybe I needed like a little bit of salt. It was delicious. It had so much flavor, but it was like almost as soft as garlic in terms of flavor, where like it's not a very like sharp flavor. And I think that there is something in some in like mayos that I get in like a store or something where it has like there's something there that makes it a little less soft in flavor, but I don't know what it is. Like I wouldn't envision that it's salt, but sometimes like sometimes really that's just it. But I also do want to try it. I feel like with the vinegar is like what I usually see in like stores and stuff. But anyway, I think we should just make more slices like this. I do want to know what they throw in here though. So I'm gonna go back over here for a second. I'm gonna look up dill pickles recipes. Dill pickles recipe. Hold on. I'm trying to see like what looks like. I mean, like there's a website called Food and Wine, but I feel like I don't know if it's like a brand. It's got like 2,200 reviews. It's wild how much I like trust. I trust like websites that just show like a bunch of reviews and show 5 stars. Like they could be lying. Are they? Is there anything legally like binding them? Hold on. There's a video that's I think about to play. Is there anything that's like legally binding them? I know you're about to play a video. I know you're about to play a video. I know. There we go. Of course. You know what? I'll let you be there. From telling the truth, they could literally have a bunch of 1 star reviews where if you scroll down and read it, it's like that, but then just show like 5 stars at the top. They could just be like, oh yeah, it's decoration. If you thought it was a review, that's your problem. I mean, like even they could say, yeah, we lied about it. What are we gonna do? Dill seeds, coriander seeds, mustard seeds, Kirby cucumbers. It's the Kirby's. If I close you out, you're gonna be replaced by another video. If I close you out, you're gonna be replaced by another video, probably. Chop dill. No thanks. Stop popping things up. And garlic. This is basically what we did. So I think what we're really missing is just like a teaspoon of mustard seeds. So brine wise, I think we'll be okay. Just do light vinegar. I want to look up a mayo recipe. Another mayo recipe. Homemade mayo recipe. And then I want to try making ranch again, but instead of using yogurt, using I think it's milk that they usually use. Here. Check this out. I don't know what I just did. But you're about to see this. I'm gonna turn you on. Beautiful. This is the site, I think. All right, what are they throwing in here? An egg, lemon juice. There it is. 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar. So we did do the lemon juice. Oh no, don't do that. Please. Now I'm scared it's gonna keep on. This is what I mean. What recipe websites scare me. Dijon mustard. We did this sea salt, avocado oil. Well, we did. We ended up doing vegetable oil. I think this was the recipe that we did. 1 tablespoon of lemon, or half a tablespoon of lemon juice. Oh, I think you do less lemon juice. So I think normally do 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I think 1 tablespoon of lemon juice would be 15 milliliters, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. 1 tablespoon, 2 milliliters. Yes, 1 tablespoon is around 15 milliliters. So this time we would do half a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then we'll do 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar. And I think this is the next recipe that I want to try. I kind of want to try this. I might try making this today. Do I do it, or I might want to do this? Do I do this now? I think if I do it right now, though, I think making mayo at my desk. We've done mayo at the desk already. Desk mayo does have its place in the world, and I think that more people should engage in the desk mayo meta. Dijon mustard. I can't wait. I can't wait to read what the rest of this is. Me when I'm talking to someone, and then I see my friend Dijon the mustard, and I thought this was gonna be like a DJ Mustard joke. Yeah. This would. I think you're at like an 11 today. I think you're at an 11 today. The pickle and the Dijon mustard, both of them are on the same. I would say the pickle one's at like an 11.8 out of 10. 11. Wow, speaking of 11s, and I think Dijon mustard is like an 11.4. No, Dijon the mustard is kind of giving these nuts, and I feel like in sense of popularity, it's gonna work. Oh my God, has anyone seen that video? This is so, I don't even know. I saw this video like 45 minutes after it was posted. And I was like, I didn't know if it would blow up. I checked it now. It's got a lot of views and stuff. There's someone who's like, take that back and put it where you stick it. There's a video of someone talking about how they can how like if you say something enough times you can make it a thing. And it's 10 minutes of them just saying, take that back and put it where you stick it, in slightly different ways, but for 10 minutes. I watched that entire thing the first time I saw it. There's something so captivating about it. And now I feel like I'm going to start saying it. And I think they were onto something. Because the first time, like right after I'd watched it, not right after, the next day after I'd watched it, I like didn't remember what the saying was, and I was like, I guess it didn't work. And then later in that night, I think like the files finally, like I think no one pressed Control S on my brain until today. Or until like the next day. I think it was 2 days ago that I saw it. Yeah, so until today. So I think that once someone pressed Control S on my brain, it all kind of registered. It all finally got processed. Like it's all been like built up, and like it was all kind of chilling on the RAM, and then it finally made its way into like the hard drive. So now I feel like I just have the phrase "take that back and put it where you stick it" in my head, and I don't think it's gonna be able to leave. I think this is gonna be like to me, like for me, not like for like the world. For the world's probably gonna forget, or maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. But like for me, this is gonna be like one of those things that I can't forget because I know, because like part of the whole meta, it's like the game. It's like part of the whole meta with it is knowing that you can't, or like knowing that like you should forget it, or like being aware that like it's probably not something you're gonna remember, but because of that you kind of remember it. It's like when you're trying not to, it's literally when you're trying not to think about something, and then you end up then you think about it. I've had to do a lot of that in my life. There have been so many times where there have been like certain like things where I've had to try to convince myself to like not think about them, and like because of that they become like perma associated with like certain moments or certain things in my life where like, I mean, this is an example. This is not something that, there's nothing that I think about when like I crack an egg. When I crack an egg, I just crack an egg. But like, let's just say like there's like a random person that like or like a random activity, or let's say I'm streaming and someone like says something like silly, and I'm like, my brain decides to associate that with like just like cracking an egg, then like I'm like, that's silly. Like I'm not gonna think about that every time I crack an egg. But then every time I crack an egg, like I think about it, and it's like for some reason just associated with that activity, and like there's no reason why the association should have ever happened in the first place, but because it's so absurdly unrelated, and because like I know, like I like thought in the moment about how like my brain might start associating it with that activity, it just starts happening and it sticks with me. And like now I think about like random things from like 12 years ago. And I remember the exact moment where my brain, like when my brain was like, I'm just gonna register this with this activity now. And like it just happens. It doesn't happen with cracking an egg though. It does happen with like other random activities though. Every time I blink slowly, I have the blink sound effect. Is it like the SpongeBob blink? Wait, hold on. SpongeBob blink. So not Blink 182. SpongeBob blinking for 10 hours. Blinking, SpongeBob sound effect. I'm gonna go to SpongeBob blinking for 10 hours real quick. We're not gonna watch the whole 10-hour video. We're only gonna watch the first 9. But oh wait, is this gonna start playing? No, not an ad. Hold on, let the ad play. Lately, I've been getting unskippable ads. I don't know what they're trying to do with this one. Like, why? All right, one moment. Hey, I got a skippable one for my second ad. All right. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Just give me a blink. I don't even know if that's what I was thinking of. That one's more of like a silly one. But it is a 10-hour video of SpongeBob blinking. I wonder what people use it for. It's not this one, but now I will. There's another one that I was thinking of more of like, it was more of a, it was not that. But now I don't know what I was thinking of. Now I can only hear that one. Can't hear but hi. Future Giselle or Giselle in a meta spiritual sense. I hope you enjoy your 387th seltzer. I hope this information reaches you in some sort of capacity. I'm gonna say the word Fortnite in your honor. Look my leg up. Oh, that was a good stretch too. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Let me just, don't mind me. The raffle is now live, 15K. If you want to join in the chat, you could possibly win some points. I can't believe how early it is right now. That really does have me thinking. Damn, it's only 5:17. It is only 5:17. What am I usually doing? What are you usually, well, if you want to share, what are you usually doing at this hour? I feel like for me, what am I doing at this hour? Kind of work, finishing work, maybe, possibly. And then I think I'm usually making, oh, we should make my mate. Well, I won't bring you all the way to the kitchen. I won't bring you to the kitchen this time, but I do really still want a quick way to switch between the two. On the bright side, it doesn't really matter microphone wise, but in terms of plugging in the camera, it is still something. I need like a quick little tripod. It was the tripod situation. I think I need like a faster setup for this type of thing. I think that's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, I probably would be making my mate right now. Or no, I would be like forgetting about it, or I'd be distracted. I'll be like, okay, I'll make it soon. And then it would be like 6:30 already. And I'd be like, crap. And then I would make my mate. I would be swimming or playing a hidden object game. Wait, playing a hidden objects game. Like, are you thinking like I Spy or like the cats? I mean, they're kind of similar in the same regard. Do they have the I Spy games on? I think I looked this up on Steam already. Let me see. Oh, the Baldur's Gate trailer's about to begin. I need is this not on my wish? No, it is on my wish list. God, it has 500,000 reviews, overwhelmingly positive. Also, Kangary's Madison on the 15K. Spend them as you'd like. What was it gonna do? I was going to add. What was I gonna add? Oh no, I was gonna look up I Spy. But I don't think they had any I Spy games. If I search I Spy, is it gonna be like what Netflix does, where they show it as like a result, and then when you click on it, it's like we don't have this, but here are related things. I'm like, so you know of it. So you know it exists and you know I was looking for it, but you're still like, no. Wait, is there an Alice in Wonderland Power Wash Simulator expansion? Is this a free one or no? I don't think it is. July 2nd. Wait. Hold on, I'm interested. Show me more. Take me to their page. Store page. Here we go. Wahoo. Is this gonna play automatically? I hope not. I muted it anyway. All right. There's an Alice in Wonderland. Santa's Workshop we've done. NA. Why is it like this? Is it my dark reader? Don't download the full-size version. Ooh. That's so many points. How many points do I have? I feel like I haven't gambled all in a while. I'll tell you what. If I gamble all right now, can I gamble all right now? Would you be okay if I gambled all the points? I have 500,000 points? Huh? No. I'll hold on to it. I'll wait till I hit the full 500,000. And then if I win, they're all yours. Look at the little frog. I like this. Coming soon. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. That's really neat. I don't know. Wasn't there something else though? No, there was a new A Little to the Left expansion coming out. There was a new A Little to the Left expansion coming out. Hold on, I'm gonna go full cam for this. A little to the left. Or did it already come out? That would actually be wild if it already came out. I didn't know. Although I am gonna get it regardless. We do have cupboards and drawers. Wait, buy a little business bundle. Oh, they have other games? What's Sticky Business like? This game that I want, Wobble Dogs. Didn't someone say Wobble Dog at some point in the stream like a year ago? And I was like, I don't know what that is. I got no clue. This Seeing Stars. This has not come out yet. Here, honestly. Have you played Wobble Dogs? Or like just the conceptually silly? Oh, it's gonna not load all the way. Oh, whoa, quality, okay. Hey, how about we don't autoplay videos? Why did this happen? It's probably the VPN. It's the VPN. Wait, what if I turn that off, maybe? I don't think they would, you know, they still don't know who I am. Okay, here we go. Wow, that really did fix things. Ooh. That was a yummy sound. I like the crunch. Oh, I like that one too. The shapes make it satisfying. Interesting. I don't think I've seen one where you click on the thing and it changes its shape. No, but I've seen it. I want to now. I kind of want to see what the gameplay is like. I'm probably gonna look it up on Twitch. Whoa. Oh, actually, I don't know how that one's gonna fit. Oh, these are neat. I'm into this. Yeah. Yeah, I am. I mean, I already planned on getting this one, but I like that a lot. What are the things that I have on my list that I was thinking about getting? Let me bring you down. Let me go to this over here. Let me also snag this right over there. Oh wait, where's my music? If I press play, it's just gonna start playing. Song's good too. Again, it's just that Thames album. What else did I want to share with you? I feel like there was something. There was something on the to-dos. Or do you know what I did? I think I started planning stream. Oh wait, was National Onion Ring Day? Did that one pass when we were looking it up, or was it upcoming? Because I have run into a scenario where I now have too many onions. Way too many onions. National Onion Day. Upcoming? June 27th. All right. Guess what we're doing on June 27th? We are making onion rings on stream. All right, let me actually put that on the list. Let's see what day of the month that is. June 27th. All right, we need to do Drunken Noodles on stream. So Drunken Noodles, maybe we can do on like Tuesday? Or maybe on Monday I'll make Drunken Noodles. I'm gonna see if homemade nudes question mark. And then the 27th, we're gonna do onion rings. Because I have so many so many onions. They were given to me. They were given to me because they weren't gonna be used. But now I got like 12 onions. And I don't have the resources to. I mean, now maybe we do. Onion rings is gonna be a cooking stream, and that's gonna be soon. All right, I think on the 27th. Let me just confirm. National Onion Day. No, onion ring, not onion rings. No, it's today. Today is National Onion Ring Day. I can't make that right now. I don't have time. I don't have the batter. All right, wait, but National Onion Day is also in June. So National Onion Day is on the 27th. In honor of National Onion Day, we'll be making onion rings. Wait, don't tell me I need red onions for onion rings. I feel like they could be good with yellow onions. We're still going to do it. All right, so it may not be National Onion Ring Day. Make them on Onion Day. We're going to make them on Onion Day. Onion Day. Beautiful. I just need to make sure I don't get them mixed up and I don't start saying National Onion Ring Day on that day. But I think that would be good. Yeah. In terms of the other streams that I wanted to do in the near future, I do think that when I modify this, whatever articles of clothing I'm going to modify, I think I want to do that on stream because I feel like it'll be like a little bit easier for us to do together. We can also try stuff on. And then what else did I have? Hold on, I'm going to my stream list. Plans. Okay. Oh, we got a lot. Can I number this? Can I see? Can I add a new column to my table? I feel like we got like 50 to 60 things on here because I keep stacking on the list and we don't end up doing it. Or no, we end up doing other things. I have bagels on here. I think I did brioche and cookies, but I think we already did. The brioche and cookies ended up being we ended up doing differently. I'm going to say brioche or potato. Actually, I'll do potato rolls. I'm changing the brioche plan to be potato rolls. That's not how that works. Potato rolls. Or what if I did, well, no, I'll say make potato rolls. Oh, I think I wanted to do cookies. You know what? I put cookies on there because while it rests, I was like, let's make cookies. So I'm gonna do potato rolls and cookies. We'll make other cookies or some dessert. Oh, I saw like a cookies and cream cheesecake that I feel like would be kind of fire to make. So I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna add that to the list. We have a Korean corn dog stream where we may do an IRL portion of it and then make our own afterwards. Oh yeah. Let me do cookies and cream cheesecake. I had a really good cookies and cream cookie recently from, I don't remember what place it was from. Like my friend like ordered like a batch and they had some. Hold on, let me put this on stream idea. Yeah, and then you're a cooking stream. Where was the cookies and cream? Hold on, I'll tell you where they were from. Not a sponsor in any capacity. God, the memes that I have saved here. Shout out to Passion for sending me a lot that are like have been used a lot. Chip City, I think. Either that or I'm looking at the wrong photo. They had a really good cookies and cream cookie, and I would like to remake that. I don't know what the recipe is. I also there's some smoothies that I want to make. I feel like every time I want to try a new recipe, I'm like, but what if I did it on stream? Make potato rolls, and while it rests, because we need to wait like an hour for the dough to rest whenever we make like any of these bread recipes. Maybe I'll say make cookies. I think the cheesecake can be done in a single stream. So can the rolls, but the rolls need to be mixed in with something else. Do you know what we also didn't do? Which I think we should do probably soon, especially given this heat. We got to make our triple gooberberry sunrise. That's just that was just an obvious one. Did we ever make mozzarella? No, we didn't make mozzarella. I want to do that too. I also, okay, so I'm torn. Do I get a food processor? Because I want to make more of the hazelnut spread. I'm almost done with it, and I'm hesitant to get the final scoops out of the jar because it's so good, but I don't want it to be over. But I can't make it again in my blender. My blender was not, it was not the environment. It was not the proper environment for this type of thing. Um, but do I need another kitchen tool? I don't know. Maybe I just need to look up sales. I think sales are the way, or I need to go to like a discount store. I don't like buying full priced full price kitchenware because they're always so expensive. And then I'm like, damn, do I use it enough? Although we still haven't used our Dutch oven, but we're gonna use it for our onion rings. We're going to use it for our onion rings on National Onion Day. I'm practicing like getting the phrasing right. It's gonna be a big day for me. I'm actually really excited to have onion rings. We also haven't. I think when we do the onion rings, we'll probably also make a batch of fries. Because I still have the fries that are frozen that are single fried. And I think I'd like to. I'm kind of like I miss them, and I want to make another batch. And then what I could also do is I can get the potatoes. I can buy more potatoes, and then I can use the potato. I can use one of the potatoes for the potato rolls. And I can use the rest of the potatoes to make more fries. Friday, exactly. Exactly. Oh my God. I can also make more fries during that stream, but I'll do like the double, I'll do the boil followed by the single fry. Okay, okay, wait. I'm gonna do this. So I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that we're gonna have our deep fry oil available. Oh, the flavor's probably gonna be so good. That oil is probably gonna be fantastic. Hold on, where is this? I'm going to back to my stream ideas. Oh, I added the crepe recipes to Discord if anyone ever wants to make them, by the way. I do want to make them again soon, but I won't make them on stream. Well, we could make them on stream for the savory bits. Hold on, potato rolls and cookies. No, it's for so next Thursday or this Thursday. Wait, is it this Thursday? Okay, that's fine. No, I can't stream this Thursday. I'm not gonna be here. Wait, hold on. Is it this Thursday? Is that the 27th? Maybe my calendar's misleading. It's this Thursday. I can't make them on Onion Day. But I can make them on the Friday. On Friday. On Friday. On Friday, we'll make French fries again and onion rings. Primarily onion rings. I'll put day after Onion Day. And then I'm going to put, make. So I'm going to say fry the frozen fries that we made last time and prepare big bag of boiled plus single fried fries. And that way I just have them ready for the future. Ivy, hi. Hello. Happy Saturday or Sunday. I hope you're doing well today. Happy to see you here. I hope your week's been okay. How are you all? I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. I've had a very it's been a very hot week. It's been a really hot week. So the heat has been a topic of conversation, a topic of conversation. But it's been really hot. So I spent a lot of the week like I went outside a couple times because I like to be outside. I like to give myself like outside time to like remind myself that like the world exists. But like this was also a week that like when I've been inside, I've been like blinds down, AC on, trying to just like stay cool. But I've been feeling really nice. I've been sitting in this chair. Which is really great because I spent the last 6 months sitting in a chair that was not very good for me. I did power wash not power wash with a power washing machine, but like, with a washing machine. I heavily washed the Friends blankets. The Friends blanket is back and clean. Although I don't think anyone here who knows about the Friends blanket is gonna want to use it. But like, it's clean. It's as clean as it could ever be, I think. But yeah. But I've been doing well, and I got my cold little seltzer here, and I've been eating tasty food. And so I've been feeling really nice. What about you? How are you doing? Was your day okay? Was your week okay? I feel like this upcoming week weather-wise, I'm hoping is a little bit. Let's see what the weather's gonna look like. Weather this week. I think it was supposed to rain. Heat advisory is still going on through tomorrow. That's fine. As like it'll ever be. I think, okay, so I think it's supposed to finally cool down a little bit. Oh my God, it's gonna be so hot. It's gonna be almost 100 degrees on Sunday. What is this? Why? Why do they do that? Can you change the can someone change it? Can someone make that not be the case? I'm great. I got my haircut this week for the first time in like 10 years. Most of this week has been building furniture in our house. Oh my goodness. I have questions, maybe a little bit. If you open it, sharing, of course. Have you been like, was this the first time in 10 years that you've gotten your hair, like that your hair has been cut at all? Or your first time going to a place to get your hair cut versus getting it cut at home? And wow, what was that experience like? How did you end up deciding on where to get your hair cut? Because for me, I haven't had my hair cut in like a year and a half. And I would like to get it like just touched up. I just want to get like I wanted to just get cleaned up, and to deal with any like split ends and any like dead hair. But I'm so hesitant because I'm so nervous that I'm going to go someplace and they're going to cut it in a way that I don't like it. And I'm like, I spent so long growing this thing, but you spent 10 years growing yours. I would be so attached, but like also after 10 years, like I would know, like I'll be like, it's okay, it's time a little bit. Also, building furniture, that sounds really fun. Also, yeah, was there a move recently? I feel like we talked about this. There was like a lot of upcoming things, or like the move was like up. It was either upcoming or it just happened. I think the last time we chatted about it. Ooh, is my stomach growling? I think it is, or maybe I think it is. I might get a cheese steak. I also kind of need a GPG. I want my haircut super short, but I'm scared I'll regret it. It's like it's hard. I feel like there's a lot of depending on like what your relationship is with your hair. Like I'm very emotionally attached to my hair. Like it's got. I'm like, how do I look at my hair without? I could just pull you over here. No, I'm pulling it. Okay, that's not. I have hair here. I have hair here. I just pulled it terribly. Hold on, I gotta let it down. Oh, it's tied up. Every time I pull my hair back, I always create weird line. Oh, wait, this is where I created my part yesterday. Do you know what I did? I tried, yeah. I tried yesterday. I tried something where God, that's just so much hair. Okay. I'm gonna tie that right back up. This is what happens. Whenever I do this, I end up creating the weirdest lines with my hair. It's like some of the hair, like maybe I'm supposed to like make it go around a certain way or what, but that's where I end up like having like a line like this. Where I'm like, oh, okay, scalp. But I yesterday I tried parting it. Instead of parting it in the middle, I parted it like a little bit on the side, and like I took and like I don't know, I did something there, and I wasn't opposed to it. It was new for me. There we go. And let's just get you going there and there, and I'll just kind of pull you up. There we go. Do I still have it? Oh, I got a little little dry scalp there. Just look away. Or don't. It is. Anyway, I just went to the place my girlfriend goes to because they specialize in cuts for curly hair, and her hair always looks great. That's so nice. It's great that you have like a place that you already kind of like have someone that you trust that can vouch for, and like you've seen what they can do. Um, yeah, I'm like looking for like I want to find people with like Rex, but I haven't found too many people that also have similar hair to me. So like I'm like I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be the same. I'm not emotionally attached to my hair like I was when I was a kid. Young Madison would be pissed. I don't have hair like wait, would be pissed I don't have hair like the Barbie Rapunzel movie. I'm like I I feel like when my hair was short, I was always okay. I'm like whatever happens to my hair, like when I was not considering, I did not grow out my hair intentionally. Like I didn't grow it out like this because like look, see, I just created like a line here just now. Like, what do I? That doesn't even matter. I still have to wash my hair today. I when it was short, like I didn't grow it intentionally. Like it started growing out, and then I was like, interesting. What if I don't cut it this time? And then like I just kind of started seeing like it, and I was like, huh. And then like it started reaching like kind of an awkward length where like I couldn't really tie it back, and it was very fluffy, and I wasn't using any product for it because I was not used to having hair at that length. Wow, this is really pulled back right now. I wasn't used to having hair though at that length. The realness. And so like I didn't know like what to like I didn't know like that you needed product in hair. I like to make it not do that. Like in terms of just keeping the hydration there and stuff like that. And so my hair was getting very fluffy. But then I was like, but I kind of like that I'm getting closer to being able to style it in certain ways, even though I didn't really know how to yet. And I'm still so figuring things out day by day, subreddit by subreddit, YouTube video by YouTube video. But then I just ended up like being like, okay, like once I started like playing around with it and like using product, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you can make it look differently than what I've been waking up to for the last like 8 months. Then I was like, ooh, now I don't want it short at all. I want to keep it going. But I've never had my hair cut at like a length that seemed remotely close to what it is at now. So like my hair was never cut with any balance in mind for a hair length that it has. So like my hair was last cut for hair that was like that was basically buzzed and faded on the sides, and then like just like a little bit of length at the top, and it's just grown from that. So it's never really, it maybe I maybe had it trimmed one more time when it was like a little bit longer than that, but barely. And so like it doesn't have as much of a balance. I think there was one time when I did end up getting like a haircut that like balanced it out a little bit. And that was in December of 2022 or November 2022. I think it was December though. My girlfriend was about a house. We were sleeping on the floor for a while. Damn. I'm glad you're finally like building furniture and stuff. It's nice. It's nice to have a surface to sleep on. I feel like your back probably thanks you a little bit. But how has the furniture building been going? Do you feel like you've been making progress? Is there like, does it feel like there's still so much more to go? Or do you feel like you got a pretty good balance now and then slowly but surely you'll like add stuff in? My hair is really curly and bright ginger, and like so thick. So anytime I used to go get my hair cut, they try to thin it or straighten it or dye it, and it got so annoying. Yeah, go into like a curl specialist if you have curly hair, especially. Like I feel like it makes all the difference. Like I've watched so many videos on like people like either getting haircuts or talking about their haircuts, or like people who like cut hair talking about ways like how they cut hair and how they approach hairstyles or what they specialize in. And it really like I feel like if you have curly hair and go into a place that does not treat curly hair that much differently than like straight hair, you're probably gonna like notice a significant difference versus going to a place where like they approach curly hair in a way that is specific to curly hair. Also, is it Okan? Okan? Okan. Or let me know how to pronounce your name if I'm mispronouncing it. I'm so sorry. Definitely want to get it right, but welcome in. Hi. How are you today? How was your day treating you? I don't know if it's nighttime for you, if it's midday. Currently for me, it's like the early evening, I would say. But I hope your day's been going okay or well. I hope your week's been going well. Pleasure to have you here. In terms of my day today, just as for like context, I woke up today. I slept in a little bit, so I feel like this past night, I made sure that I got some sleep. I think I slept, let me check my sleep app. I feel like I slept like 7 to 8 hours maybe. Psych, I slept like 9 hours. No, I was in bed for 9 hours. I slept apparently 8 hours. But that's probably why I have so much energy today. But I slept like 8 hours last night. I woke up maybe close to like 11-ish. And wait, did I really go to sleep that late? I guess it's possible. I still like lurk in streams. I usually watch like 2 streams at the same time, which I don't really know how my brain focuses on that because I'm someone who gets overwhelmed pretty easily. But when it comes to like watching stuff online, I feel capable, kind of a little bit. But and then after I woke up, I did clean my apartment a little bit. I thrifted some stuff yesterday to wear today, so I had it, and then I washed it yesterday, so I had it drying overnight. And so I had it air drying overnight. So today I kind of like put all that stuff away and organized it a little bit. And then I went out and I got some groceries, so that I can make drunken noodles, as a test tonight, and then I want to make it on stream sometime next week, after I like give it a shot. But yes, I was like, sorry, it was like to my thigh length, but I felt like I felt the need for a change. So it's like shoulder length now. And whoa, that's a drastic change. That's awesome though. I'm very excited for you. That's really cool. I would imagine that after having like your hair growing for 10 years, you'd probably want to, shake it up a little bit. I find myself, even if it's something that I like, after like seeing it a certain way, after having it be a certain way for a really long time, I do like to also shake it up. And I feel like with my hair, it's going to reach the same point. That's probably also why like I don't have my hair short right now. It's because I've had it short like my entire life ish up until like the last year from now. Building stuff is going okay. It's actually kind of fun. That's fun. I love that. I love building stuff. I love crafty things. I love making things. I love assembling things. We've done a little bit of that stuff on stream, but we probably will be doing more. Once we get our first sewing bits in, I'm telling you, we'll do it. It's going to make its way into the rotation because there's stuff that I need to make. I need to make more shorts. I have one type of short Then I have like three different colors of it, and that's it really. And then I have those like those little blue cloud shorts as well. And with this heat, it's reminding me that I need more shorts and cooler shorts, shorts that I like. The instructions are mostly in French because of the company we bought it from is French. My dad is French and has just been disappointed by my lack of French skills now. That's so funny. It got like put on it got put on blast essentially. This happens to me sometimes like Spanish. Thing is like I can like I'm like you know in terms of communicating, I grew up like I can understand everything that I hear for the most part, unless like there are some occasions where it's a little bit harder depending on like you know what kind of Spanish you're speaking. um but like sometimes when it comes to like reading or like there's certain scenarios where like I like it would help to like really showcase it, and that's where I struggle the most. But like it's there, like I you know I get around, but you know what it is, sometimes it just takes like a couple of days of being in it to warm up for me. Your first motivation as well, by the way. Okan. I'm just gonna say what you want. No, hey, I want to say it the way that you want it to be said, the way that it's meant to be said. But was it Okan? Okan. Okan. I'm gonna say that one, and then you tell me if that's wrong. Because sometimes when I like give a couple of options, and then I'm like, "Is that right?" And then I'm like, "Wait, I don't know which one you're referring to when you say yes." But let me know. Tell if it's wrong. You tell me. I will change it. Yeah, I want to say it the right way. My day was so confusing for me, but I'm good. But I'm good right now. I'm glad you're doing better now. Was it confusing in like a strange way, or was it confusing in a bad way? Uh, was it just like unexpected the way that the day happened? Like you just didn't expect the things that did happen to happen. Like you started your day and then like it just went in a direction that you never would have imagined. I keep lifting up my imaginary hair when I sit down, so I don't sit on it, then panic for a second that it isn't there. That must be so. Your situation specifically, having hair, like growing out your hair for that long, is like also very unique. It's very because it's so for me, from having short hair to the length that I have now, the new changes in my life are, I mean, there's hair everywhere. That's for sure. When it's hot, I actually like I feel the need to tie it up because my neck will get very sweaty from like my hair just being on it. When I sleep, it also can make me very hot. And then there's certain times when like my hair gets caught, like when I put in headphones and stuff, and then like I get my hair out of my way, and then it'll yank my headphones out because my hair is like maybe there's some strands that are got stuck or caught in between. So like there are certain things that like in my life that have changed when I grew my hair out because they started to like interfere with or alter my experience with certain day-to-day tasks. For you, it looks like one of them was your hair getting in the way of where you sat. So you'd move it around. So like that's so interesting. I'm trying to think. There are probably so many different scenarios where your hair has become a part of like just like that activity that it's no longer an influence in. My mom is Italian. My dad is French. And I'm great at Italian because we speak it at home. But French, I'm so bad at. The only French words I know are food and ballet. Fair enough. For me also with Spanish, it was like Spanish was just like spoken in my house growing up. So like that's the only reason why like I have that. But yeah, that was like I mean the easiest way that I feel like I've been able to learn a language has been because it was spoken in the house. When I started growing out, my hair was already long. I never had short hair. Interesting. Having it go down to see it went down to like your knees. No, my thigh length. That's a very long like hair length. Do you feel? I don't even know. What was it like when you like shook your hair like your head around? Did you feel it flowy? Also, when you have like short hair now, like does it feel like when you see yourself, do you feel like I feel like going from long hair to short hair, like you know to like shoulder length hair, is such a cool difference in the mirror. I've had friends that like I've had like probably their hair down to like around like here, probably similar to like my hair length now. Although my hair length, well, my hair curls, so like you know when it just sits, it might go up to here, but if I like pull it down, it'll probably go down to like here. And but I have friends that like have like had their hair around that length for a while, then they cut it down to like shoulder length, and it really is like a brand new look. It's so exciting. Um, but yeah. It was lighter. My hair was so heavy. You're right. I would imagine the difference. Yeah, the weight. It's such a different weight. You went several times like down. Like even like shoulder length hair, like you got to multiply that probably like 4 or 5 times to get your previous hair length. My English maybe so weak sometimes. No worries at all. If there's anything that I say that you don't understand, feel free to ask me to rephrase it or to say it again or to say it more slowly. I do talk kind of fast sometimes, so I'll try to slow down a little bit too. But never worry at all. I know as at the end of the day, we're just here to communicate with each other. So as long as we find a way to do that, that's probably all that matters. You know, if we're able to. Some sentences could be very bad. Sorry that no worries at all. Sorry, no worries at all. I was still kind of quick. I have been still in English learning time. No, all good. Your English has been fantastic. And again, I'm able to understand everything you're saying. And again, don't worry if I say something and you don't understand it. Feel free to ask me to repeat myself more slowly or to say it differently or just to be like I don't understand. I'll rephrase it. Okan. Okan is right, by the way. But you know, okay, perfect. Okan. I got this. Yeah, and if I'm still saying it wrong, tell me. But I feel like we're on the same wavelength here. I feel like we're on the same page about it. My hair is at thigh length when curly. Oh, you're right. That'd be on the floor. Probably even longer when straight. Yeah. Have you ever straightened your hair when it was at that length? That would go to the floor probably. I would imagine, because the length really does change. It really does like again, my hair is like probably here when it's curled and then but if I pull it down like it goes it's like here. It's kind of cool. Mm. I'll keep trying to grab my hair to lift it up when I put pants on. I didn't realize I did that. It's the little things. That is so interesting though. I feel like you know you'll start to notice now the things that you probably got used to doing. But they really are something that like really only apply when you have hair at that length. What's cool is I guess like technically, you know, if anyone ever wants to experience life at that length, you could probably, you know, put on like a wig just to see what it's like and then like see where it gets in the way. I could totally see it when sitting down. It would become something. Also, moving your hair from like one side to the other. Did you ever wear your hair in front of your shoulders or did you always have it behind you? I straightened it once, but like a year ago now. Yeah, it must have taken forever. I feel like it probably took a while. Your name is Johnny, right? Yes, it is. It is Johnny. I say it like that. I spell it Jony, but it is just a nickname. So like, you know, you can spell it however you'd like. But I pronounce it like Johnny. But I'm not too like specific or particular about it. Yeah, it's one of those I'm just happy to be here. But yeah, I go by Johnny. It is a pleasure to meet you, Okan. I actually need to I need a GPG, which is my way of saying I need to go to the bathroom. I don't know why. Like I'm like, do I say I need to go pee? I feel like I'm so used to like saying that. I mean, GPG is go piss girl, but I do actually need to go pee. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna quickly throw this on here. We could put that. No, I'll be right back. We'll just do it. Do it like this, and then. This might be a good time if anyone has to go to the bathroom. Feel free. Sorry, I just totally muted myself. Feel free. I'm probably gonna be live for like another. Actually, no, we got a little bit, and I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Damn, I was hoping it would work. Okay, wait. What if we said it really, really slowly? I'm back. Yes. I always get excited when that works. Hi, back. It is I. Oh, don't worry. Your message is fine, by the way, Okan. It got auto deleted because it thought that you sent a link because there was no space between the period and stuff. But you're good. You're okay. It was a bot. It was an automatic safety note. But you're good. Um, oh, beautiful. Also, Faye, you're 301st seltzer. Wonderful to see you. I hope you're having a lovely day today. My niece straightened it because she wanted to, and it took so long. My neck was. I would imagine there's just so much hair to straighten. There's just with that length. I can't. I mean, I can't imagine, but I also can't imagine. Um, but yes. How do you care for? Sorry, how do you care for your long hair? I can't understand because I know sometimes you have to catch it up or wash it. Is it struggling? It's definitely it is so much more care. When I had short hair, I did not have to do half the things that I now have to do with regard to my hair. A big thing has to do with because beforehand it was so short where however I like washed it, I could use like any shampoo or conditioner, and it would be like fine. But now I think about now my hair gets very like frizzy or like tangled up in like certain scenarios where it becomes it can look very different if I don't put anything in it. It's very like poofy and dry versus if I put stuff in it, then it retains more moisture, and it sits a lot more comfortably. It moves a lot more comfortably, and it looks different. And so now I've had to like I do things for it that I never knew people like do with their hair. I didn't know like there was so much product involved in like a standard, just as like a regular activity with your hair. And so now I've had to like I've gone through a lot of like stuff online. I've talked to a lot of people to get like advice when it comes to hair care. Because everyone's hair is also different, so what works for one person might not work for another. And so like there is a lot of like just experimenting and playing around with it. It definitely does take a lot of care, but something that I really like about having the hair length that I have right now is I can make it a part of my style. I can accessorize with it. I can tie it up in different ways. And I can do a little bit more with how I present myself to the world. Also, Ro Butler, thank you for the follow. I can do a little bit more to present in terms of like how I present myself to the world. In terms of some creative aspect, which I think is really fun. And I've never really gotten to do as like I never really thought too much about like my style or like my appearance in that way growing up. I mean, fair enough. But as I've existed as like myself as a human post school and everything, I would say like after college is when like I started to like be like, all right, so like what do I want to do like with like my self as a human apart from like work. And so I started thinking more about my style, the clothes that I wear. I started kind of discovering what I like and what I want to try. And that ultimately has led to me just finding a lot of joy in finding out different ways to like creatively present myself. And my hair has just become another way that I can do that. I still have so much to learn with regards to it. And I still have so many like, I have barely tried any styles with it. I did a couple of weekends ago at Gov Ball. I did have like pigtails up, but there's a lot of like styles that I really do want to try and ways that I want to play around with my hair that I think would be really cool. But yeah, it's way more than when like I used to have just like I used to cut my own hair. Not always, but like in starting in 2020, I would cut my own hair and I would fade the sides. I would buzz the sides basically up until a certain point, and then I would just leave the top like a little bit long, maybe up to like a length like this ish, depending on like what part of the top of my head, and I would just kind of like throw that in some direction or leave it a little bit messy. But yes, also Ivy, enjoy your fifth seltzer. I'm working on my glass cups right now. What do you mean by that? Like, what are you making glass cups right now? Are you painting glass cups? Oh, are you decorating glass cups right now? My hair's really curly, and it was hard work until I knew how to take care of it. What stuff worked for me? Yeah, my hair for my entire life has been the thing I got complimented on the most. That's so cool. It's cool. It's a part of your story. It has been a part of your story, and it will continue to be a part of your story. It now just has taken on a new shape. But yeah, that is really neat though. I don't think I've ever met anyone that has hair at the length that you described. So definitely probably like was very noticeable too, which is really cool. I am trying to work on them so I can do a launch day in August. How exciting! Oh my God, that is so exciting. I can't believe it's June 22nd already. But at the same time, I guess we still have all of July. I'm scared that July is gonna breeze by this year. Like I really do I like the summer. Um, I like the summer a lot. Honestly, though, I feel like I also like the fall. I do like being outside, and I'm gonna try to make the most of it. I'm gonna try to make myself like sick of the outdoors. I want to get tired of it. But I do want to try going outside a bit this summer because last summer I didn't do that really at all. I was barely outside. I barely did any activities. Now, the last couple of weeks, I've been doing a lot of activities. But I would like to do that enough this summer that like I want that will make me want to like hibernate in the winter. I do really like fall when it comes to like clothing. I like wearing pants over shorts for the most part, or like just like something like longer than the shorts. But I also feel like this is gonna be a nice like this could be a fun season to play around with when it comes to like what I wear, in terms of length and article of clothing. I was outside this morning just reading. That sounds so pleasant. That sounds so nice. I hope the weather's been nice near you. I was just a stubborn teen who said I was never gonna cut my hair again because I got a haircut I didn't like and I wanted to prove a point. And look at where it brought you. That's impressive. I mean, look, you ended up having really cool hair. And then it also, I feel like having long hair for that long also like lets you know what that's like. So then like when you cut it short, you can then start to take advantage of the ways that you can like of like the things that you can do with it at the shorter length because you've already become very comfortable and familiar with what it's like at the longer length. And who knows, maybe at some point you'll want to grow it out again, or maybe you'll want to cut it shorter, maybe you'll want to keep it at the current length, or maybe you'll find like a new base length to keep it at. Or maybe it's about the journey. This is one of those things where you cut it short and then you're just going to, as it grows, do different styles that cater more to the hair length that your hair ends up being over time. Mama Faye brought a wait, ooh, for me, I'm using my laptop to make designs. You have a Cricut. I've been considering getting one. I also want to get a clothes press so I can tote bags, make tote bags, and hopefully down the road shirts and sweatshirts. I've been looking at screen printing. I've also been looking at like transferring prints onto materials. I really want to make my own shirts. And that way I can either buy base shirts or I can make shirts and then print stuff on them. Screen printing is super neat. It's just like, you'll end up having not much color, like not much of like, it's not like a printed out design. It is a printed out design, but it's more of like a few different colors at most, probably just one color across the board. But I heard that screen printing is really cool and like feasible. I've watched a lot of videos on how to do it at home. So I might play around with that, but I would like to like try stuff with like transfer paper or like I want to be able to print like to print an image on a shirt, but also have it be like durable. Like I want it to survive being washed and stuff. I just have not locked in. I think it has to do also with like how you transfer it and then what the material of the shirt is like. I think those play a role into like how well it stays. It's not just about like the method of transfer, sorry. But I need to do that. Wow, I really talk my lower register a lot. I feel like I need to, what if I talk? I mean, I don't really know if I'm talking in like a higher register is any bit. Maybe I do talk in, oh, you know what it is? I think when I talk quickly, I talk more like up here. But then when I get like all like, there are times that like I really sit down here and then I start to feel it in my throat. I used to, oh my God, I think I used to talk like lower in a lot, not even intentionally, but I remember after doing like 2 hours of just chatting in the past, I remember like I'd finish streams and like my throat would be like sore. But like I wouldn't notice it during stream because like again, I'd be like living off of this rush. But like eventually it would like once I turned off stream and like I existed for like a few minutes, I'd be like, damn, like my throat's like worn down right now. Oh, deep breaths, deep breaths. I forgot to tell my mom I was cutting my hair and I thought I did. I just walked into the house eating a bagel, just looked at me like surprised Pikachu. It's a huge difference. Going from hair length down to your thighs, going like jumping from that to shoulder length, like you're gonna look different. Even when my hair, when my again, my friends when they cut their hair from like here to like shoulder length, like I noticed. Don't worry, I could still see your message. Okay, sorry about that. I think it's the space. It's the period without the spaces sometimes does that, but it's okay. I could still read it. The it's when my friends cut their hair from like here to like shoulder length, like it really, like it was like extremely noticeable. Like it was very like because it was just a there's just, I mean obviously there's something different, but like it's not just like a little like side thing. Like you visibly are like, oh my god, like you can tell that it's the hair. I'm still trying to figure my brand name. That's the hard part. I would imagine the commitment is hard. I'm really bad at making like permanent decisions. Um, Once my chat deleted because I typed iCarly.com. No, it's okay. You're like, I'm just gonna play it safe and not use the dot. If you put a space after your period, then it won't delete it. Because it will know it will like that will reassure that it's on a length. But it thinks that work.u is the link, but I could still read it. I agree with you. I'm thinking sometimes, I guess, let me see, wasting our time for some weak things, but you want to do, but I'm assuming the gist of this is kind of like, coming down to like, just doing what you want to do. And that's what matters here. You got to do this. It's a very beautiful time and not a waste of, I agree. I completely agree. It's definitely, when it's something that you want to do or something that you think is cool, that it's not a waste of time. Yeah, and again, it's different for everyone. So some people who maybe don't care too much about, or some people who have longer hair that find that like they'd rather just not have to deal with it, and like there are other things they like to focus their time on. They may find a lot of reason to like want to cut their hair short, and just kind of keep it out of the way. And then if they want to like still have like lengthier hair or have like certain styles of hair, more with more ease than previously. I know a lot of people that wear wigs, and you can do so much with them. There are a lot. There's a lot. It is a different type of work that you'll need to do with it. But again, there are all different ways to express yourself, and it's a way that you can do it without the long hair. You can do it, or if anything, you can do it after cutting your hair. So there's so many different. Like you said, it comes down to the person. And as long as something they like to do, then absolutely so be it. What's the iCarly.com meme? Oh, so iCarly.com is it's okay. It's a website from a TV show that used to exist. Like it probably still does exist, maybe, I don't know. But it's like it's a silly show. And it's funny because it's just like a regular like kids show. It's a very I want to say the word innocuous, but I don't know what that means. It just feels like it's a word that I would say here. Innocuous. Harmless. Okay, sick. It's a very innocuous themed show. Like it's a kid show, so like getting your message deleted for it, it just sounds very funny. But this probably did happen to Madison once. Because it basically, if you're subscribed, it lets you post links, but if you're not subscribed, it'll automatically delete it. And so it's just funny that it's funny that that's what got Madison's message deleted. It doesn't time you out though. So a lot of what I do like about it, this was one that I didn't code this one up. I modified existing code for it, but it's not like the default one from like Stream Elements or any of that, where it will time you out for a second, where it clears your entire chat history. It just deletes, this targets the one message and just deletes the one message, which I'm like glad for. My girlfriend makes clothes for a living. It's so cool because I get clothes. That's sick. That is cool. That's so dope. It's just a cool thing to have be a part of your life too. I went for a run today, and for the first time, oh my god, for the first time with short hair, and I saw God. It was so much better. How did you tie your hair up before? When you would go for a run, I would imagine you would tie your hair up, but it probably still weighed so much. Where like, how did you keep your hair tied up if that is something that you did before? Because yeah, that would definitely be like a process. I have not listened to it. I'm gonna skip because I haven't listened to this entire album yet, but I want to. And like, so like, I want to do it from the beginning. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Did they remake it? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead? Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. They made it. They're making a new one. 2024. Rated R. Wow. Oh, they made it already. I didn't know that. Are you a software engineer? Oh yeah. Also, Not Johnny Says is not real. It's a bot. It's so it will answer when it thinks it sees a yes or no question, it's going to answer randomly. I've never seen that emote before, but I'm really happy. I like that one a lot. Pass the homie. So it's gonna answer as yes or no randomly, so ignore it. However, this time it happened to be right by chance. I am a software engineer. That's my day job. Just a ponytail through a cap, but I would get hurt so bad on my neck from bouncing up and down. Yeah, that's weight. It is weight. I've not figured out how to wear caps yet. I feel like you need to like tie your hair like either low or what. I haven't figured out how to wear a cap with it. I would imagine. Oh my god, it totally would. It's my dream, man. I'm studying for a university exam to study CS. I like it a lot. If it's something that you enjoy doing, I got my degree in it. However, I also learned a lot of the stuff that I know from just like the internet, and then eventually work experience is how I learned even more. How I really refined, I would say, my coding skills. It's always a learning process. There's always so much to learn and so many ways to improve. It never really stops. But you really, once you get like the basics down, you can just start making stuff, which is super fun. I like it a lot. If it's something that you enjoy, it is. I love the career path. If I didn't enjoy it though, I would dread everything. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. Because it can really be very consuming. Sometimes I get very into a project and like I'll end up like working on it. I mean, I haven't worked on like a coding project on the side. Really, stream stuff is what I've been coding mostly outside of work. Which is why we have like random little things. I mean, that's why I like our little BRB screen coding game. Although I don't really use it as a BRB screen. I think because I like to have like still like the living room out and about. But I love finding ways to incorporate coding into the stream. My girlfriend mostly sews stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, I think 50% of my closet from her alone. That's so cool. That's so cool. Something that I've been trying to do more is that so I've made a couple of articles of clothing like as I go from the learning process of sewing. I've been wanting to practice altering clothing more. Repairing clothing, but also altering clothing, which is what I'm doing. So now when I shop, I mainly thrift my clothes, and so they don't always fit the way that I would like them to. So that's why three of the things that I got yesterday will require some modifications. I have a pair of pants that's awesome, but it's too long, like it's way too long. And then I have another pair of pants that's like a pretty okay length, but the waist is way too big for my size. But I love the cut of the pants in other ways. So I feel like these are also going to be fun activities for me to really like refine, to learn those skills. I not even refine because there's so much I still haven't really learned how to alter clothes well, apart from like I've consumed a lot of material for it, but I haven't done it myself that much. And I think it's a really fun way. It makes shopping so much more fun because I always like all I need is something that's like all I need is something and then like an idea of what I want to do with it. And I can make it happen. Nothing needs to like fit me perfectly. Nothing needs to like be like the look. It just needs to be like, ooh, yeah, this'll do. This'll work. And then we could play around with it when I bring it back home. I think I just got ooh. Is it something that you want to share? Do you want to keep it in and share it at some point in the future when you lock it in or something? I think sometimes about why do I love software development, and my response to that every time, making stuff from scratch. It's a wonderful thing. It really is. My way that I used to describe it was I used to describe it as it's basically like making something out of nothing, in the sense of like you can really take it as far as you can conceptualize the idea. Like you can build so many things in like for any scenario. And really like the biggest limitation is just like what your brain can think of, what your brain can come up with. I think I gotta lower my chair a little bit. But I think lowering the chair a little bit helps. I think that I bounce my leg a lot less when my feet are like firmly on the ground. And they bounce more when it's just like my toe on the ground. Not like my toe, but like just like, at an angle. It feels so good to have a chair that also moves up and down. God, I needed this so badly. But like I used to describe it as like making something out of nothing, even though technically like you're using like languages, using things that were built by people, and that's absolutely like that is there. But conceptually, like just thinking of like, whenever like I didn't have like a tool that would exist, like you just like kind of code it up. Or like for this stream, so many things that like whenever something doesn't work, like we just end up building it ourselves. Or like anything that we want to have exist, We ended up making it ourselves. I love building overlays for specialty streams. Like when we did our we did an ornament stream during the holiday season where like I got a bunch of just like styrofoam balls and I would paint them or draw them to like look like certain things. And I basically it was all based off of requests from people that were in here. So you would submit you would basically like enter to submit what idea you had. You could say like a dinosaur drinking coffee or something. I don't know. And that would make a little ornament appear at the top of the screen with the color. Like even this, like yams, hydrate. Okay, there. That little heart, all the little hearts that just like kind of jump in with like the color of your username, was I coded that. I think I made that one from scratch too. It was a concept that I was gonna do with, like bubbles. Even like this chat overlay, I did not code from scratch. I skinned this. Like I added like the skin for it at least. It does look like other ones that I've seen online. But I love is the 7TV, the pronoun functionality and the 7TV functionality. I really like a lot. So when I go like hi, I love the 7TV colors on it. I think it's so pretty. But it's like random little things like that. It's kind of like with the sewing thing I was talking about, how it made shopping a lot more fun because like you can like you can then nothing needs to come out perfectly from the get-go. You just need to, like a starting point, if anything, if even that. But having just like a starting point, you can basically like, maneuver your way around stuff, and you no longer need like the world to provide a specific a super specific version of it for you. You can do that last part yourself. And yeah. Other things you can do, this one is not done by me, is you can make raffles and chats. This is the stream elements functionality. Although I think we did build a raffle. I don't know if we built the raffle functionality. We didn't build this. This one's stream elements. But we did build a points functionality when stream elements was not working. I remember that too. But if you want to enter, you can type an exclamation point join. Sorry, if you want to enter, you can type an exclamation point join, and you could possibly win some points. You're not committing to anything by this. It is literally just points to have in stream for funsies. And you could use them. You could use them on the crusty menu, which is something else that we coded up, which I still think is super fun. I do tattoos for a living, and my girlfriend has an embroidery machine. Oh my god, she puts my designs on clothes. So she put my designs on clothes a couple times. That is so cool. I got a I don't have an embroidery machine. I do have I have a sewing machine and a darning foot. Darning foot, I think that's what it's called. I haven't used it yet, so I haven't. Darning foot. Yeah, and I have a darning foot, which will let me like draw stuff, almost like I'm like embroidering a little bit. Although I also do have like a hand embroidery kit with like a certain like base pattern. At this point, I'm gonna join this one myself. Actually, I'm gonna join. I'm just gonna drop that in there. And I want to at least do that on stream. I want to use both of them on stream, but we can try the hand embroidery thing on stream too. That would be a fun little activity to try. Oh my god, it's already 6:18. How did this happen? That one's kind of funny over there too. Who won? Okan! Enjoy the 20,000 points. Feel free to use them as you will. So something you can do, for example, if you haven't seen this before, is I have a crusty menu. So if I do switch my menu, there's a little menu over there, and that menu also looks, it's this. These are all points. So you can use your stream elements points for this. So you can order any of these things. So let's say I wanted to order a pizza and a kiddie meal. I would do exclamation point order pizza, comma, between each thing, kiddie meal. And up here, I have my pizza and my kiddie meal. Order up for me. So if you ever wanted to order stuff, and what it does is it charges you. So this is 1,000 points in total. If you look at the menu, it totals up to 1,000. The pizza was 650. The kiddie meal was 350. It's 1,000 points, and it charges your stream elements points. That you just got 20,000 of them for free. So like that was another thing that we coded that I thought was super neat. Although it does kind of look like it's bits. It's not bits. These are not real money. It's all fake play monies. We love play monies though. Play monies are delicious. Tattoos aren't necessary, but something doesn't have to be necessary to be fun. Absolutely. Oh wait, I was planning to ask myself, is it? Yeah, 100%. What Ivy said. Something, nothing is. I think pulling yourself out of the mindset of like wasting, of like what it means for time to be wasted, and like what it means for things that like are needed versus not. I think it's easy to understand like why people end up in that mindset, but it's so limiting in life Um, and like usually I feel like it's done to prevent people from questioning their conditions and from wanting a better life. I think that nothing, like for example, like someone might consider like staying in all day and like watching shows or like, you know, it's watching movies or whatever to be like a waste of time. But I think one, I don't think there's any way you could really waste time. Time's going no matter what. Time's always gonna be moving. I consider working a waste of time. But like in general, like really, life is about just living, finding ways to for you to be happy and to hopefully uplift your community. Hopefully to help those around you who maybe need a lending hand. There are always ways that you can improve the world. There are always ways that you can help yourself. And I think that what ultimately matters is, you know, doing something that you enjoy, uh, and not hurting anyone in the process. And I think it is, and I do think community is a huge part of it. I do think that, you know, part of trying to live life in a way that makes you happy, whether it's tied directly into helping those around you as something that does make you happy as well, which hopefully that is something that makes you happy. But I think that uplifting your community is a part of something that goes hand in hand with, you know, your joy and your experience in life. So definitely pulling your way out of like in terms of what's there's nothing is necessary for the most part. I mean, nothing is necessary. You could literally nothing is necessary if you want to get a real meta with it. Okan, also thanks for the follow. So I think it's you know, thinking what is important to you, thinking about what's important to you and what brings you joy, is really, I think, what matters to me, and it's usually the approach that I try to take with my life. But yeah, is this a remix? It is. Did I not hear the Kitchenada remix? I think there's a whole I think there's a whole like swamp mix like EP of this, possibly. But yes, I certainly don't tattoos. I'm not gonna lie. I love that. Ultimately, you know, just getting stuff that because you want to. I have friends that like also like they have some tattoos where they're like, you know, this one I got because of this, and then these I just thought they looked like silly, or this one I just got because why not? So I have friends that like have like a lot of tattoos, and they're all like, once they were like, yeah, I thought this was neat, and so I got it, and I think it's cool, and at the end of the day, it's as long as if it brings you joy, if it's something that you wanted, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's exciting. But yes, I do think the tattoos are super cool. I think that I think it's a really cool thing that exists in this world. And I love just seeing and different people, you know, approach them differently in terms of what they might mean to them, if anything at all. I don't think tattoos. I mean, who cares what I think anyway? But I don't think tattoos need to have meaning by any means. And I think just like, you know, if you like it now and you want it and you're okay with and like, you know, you're aware of all the circumstances, who's to who's to stop you? I have the duck from the duck song because I thought that was really funny at 14 years old. We should make lemonade and we should have grapes. I need to get grapes. That reminds me. I actually had some really tasty grapes a couple of days ago. I think earlier this week I had some really tasty grapes, and I was like, I need to get more grapes, and then I forgot. Or I don't think I did forget, but I also think that if I had like seen tasty grapes, I would have probably purchased them too. Because I do like them. But I did not do that this week. I was running around a lot this week. It was a very busy week. That's why I was like, damn, I like every day I was like, damn, I can't believe I'm not streaming today. I was like, this doesn't feel right. We need to change this immediately. I gave myself a stick and poke of boobs in high school detention because I was so edgy and cool. I remember I have a few friends. Actually, I feel like a lot of my friends that have tattoos also do have stick and pokes. Some given from friends, some given themselves. As long as you're safe, as long as everything is done, as long as you're good now, that's all I could say. Thank you for this advice. I gotta go to bed. It's 1:24 a.m. in Turkey. And sleep well. Have a wonderful night's rest. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. It's a pleasure to meet you, Okan, also. And thank you again for the follow. We're gonna be hopping off momentarily as well. Let me take a look after this. But I do need to. So basically, I need to do a combination of things for tonight. I do need to alter these clothes. I just need to alter like I'm gonna see what I alter. If I do have a final fit though, I'll show you probably tomorrow on stream. We are gonna be live tomorrow. We're definitely gonna be live tomorrow. It's a question of whether we're live earlier in the day or in the nighttime, depending on what my nighttime activity looks like. Yeah. Most tattoos I do are stick and pokes, but professional stick and pokes, not with pen ink in detention. Yes. Key important detail. It's best chat. That's so nice. That's very kind of you, Okan. Meanwhile, you're gonna be like, this is the first stream and only stream I've ever been to, and I'm like, oh, okay. Still would mean a lot to me though. It's kind of like when parents have one child and they're like, you are my favorite child of mine, and it's like, but do you have another? There's no alternative to that statement. Even if you didn't like me, what would that even mean? No, but I appreciate that a lot. That's really nice. That's really sweet of you. I'm also not an only child. But yes. Anyway, have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Thank you, Okan, for coming in here. I think we're. Oh, I love the song. I think I need to go through Cowboy Carter again too. I've been listening to a lot of the music that's been playing. I really liked a lot. I've been listening to it for a while. I asked my dad who was the favorite, and he said, "You're all the least favorite." Honestly, a win is a win. I feel like none of them are. I mean, that's a good approach. That's a good approach because well, at least there's no names were said. You know what? Scratch that's a good approach. Better than if he said a name. Although if you're like, let's say like you were two children in the family, they each told you the other one, but knowing that in like 2 minutes you would both find out that you were each told the other one. That could be, I feel like that could be an okay bit just depending on the circumstances. Because it's still all part of it. It's not like they're actually letting you believe it. You really said I don't like any of y'all. It's like I don't know why any of y'all are still here right now. Please. That is really funny. I love parents with a good sense of humor. But yeah, I don't think my parents have ever outwardly said any favorites. It's a very, very tough topic. Like what are we gonna gain out of that? I also don't think anyone, like, someone asked me what my favorite song is. I don't know. Someone asking what my favorite food is, I also don't know. It depends when you ask me. Like, I feel like for my parents, they probably had favorites at different times. It depends who was throwing a tantrum that day. Like, if I was throwing a tantrum, I would understand why I wouldn't be their favorite that day. Why, if someone had asked them a question a day that I was throwing a tantrum, in that one moment, they could be like, you know what, maybe not this one right now. Maybe this one can do a little better tomorrow. I don't have a favorite anything I'm too indecisive. Same. I'm like trying to be more decisive with things, but when it comes to favorites, I will never be. What I will possibly be able to do is if like someone were to be like I'm choking on my own like air. I think my nose is like a little congested. If someone were to ask me like what my favorite like food is or like what my favorite show is, I mean shows are tough because I haven't watched shows in a while. I do want to watch Smiling Friends because my For You page keeps throwing it at me and they throw like the funniest clips, and I'm concerned it's only going to be like those clips that are funny compared to the whole show, but I also want to give it a shot because I love animations like that. But I feel like when someone asks like my favorite food, I could be like, I could tell you like 3 foods that I've really liked lately, or 3 foods that I know I like a lot, but like I can never give an ultimate favorite. Although also I'm kind of torn between both. Same thing with music. I definitely can never give a favorite, but I can tell you what I've been listening to lately. And I could also give you like artists that I've been really liking lately, because it also does evolve. Like my favorite now could be different tomorrow. But I've also been, okay with being like, okay, it doesn't need to be that deep. I can say this is my favorite, even if it's not always going to be my favorite. Maybe if it hasn't always been my favorite, or maybe it's not really my favorite, but I just know that I like it, and still just answer it as if it is. But I probably would clarify in most cases and be like, well, this isn't, I don't know if it's my favorite, but like maybe it is. These are my top whatever. I got into an argument with my school friends when I was like 8 because I told them both I had a favorite different color. And that was a big deal. Oh my god. Oh, like your favorite color was different than theirs? It just changed. Did your favorite color change? I used to say blue is my favorite color. And like I love blue. But like the thing is, I like variety. I like changing things up. I like something could be so good and consistently good, and like they never have to change, but sometimes I do like to shake it up when all the other options are also really, really good. And I think my favorite color is like is very similar. I've really been liking a lot of greens lately. Big fan of green. I think right now this is definitely a more green time for me. I've been liking like earthy colors, so I also do like, you know, brown, but like I think like there's like a dark brown that I really, really like right now that I've been seeing and I've really been enjoying, like that existing in things that bring me joy. That was sounded kind of redundant. Enjoying seeing it in things that bring me joy. No, I told one I liked pink. Oh my god! Oh, you told them different colors. And they want to like green most, and they thought I was lying to one of them. It's so funny. If I took that story and tied it into like what your current ones are, that sounds even funnier. You told them that you'll actually no, pink is still in there. Green the most. But your favorite colors are pink and yellow. Pink and yellow is also a really nice combination. Pink and yellow. Those colors also they remind me of my friend Passion, who I believe is currently asleep right now, which makes sense because time zones exist. But pink and yellow is very, very pretty. I do like pink a lot. I recently got the Crocs that I just got are very pink because they're Patrick themed. And I'll be showing those on stream probably later this week. But pink and yellow is really nice. It kind of makes me feel almost like it makes me feel like I'm in like a candy land. Well, it depends on the yellow that we're thinking of. But like it does make me think of like a very like, you know, whimsical cotton candy bubble gum, very like very, very nice open space. My colors are blue, purple, and green. Ooh, that's very similar to no, not this. The space ones. Hold on, where is it? I think if I do I gotta get rid of some of the lighting effects. We don't need them. Cotton candy. We got a little green back there. We got a little bit of yeah, they're kind of getting there. Although I can make my wait, the whole kitchen didn't make it. My living room, blue, purple, and green. Should I do? I can get purple maybe on the ceiling. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll figure it out. I'm gonna update this lighting though, so I get like at least that middle ground to be something. I'm gonna go back to the red desert one though. I do like the red desert. It's pretty. It also has a little bit more lighting in here, and I feel like I can use that. My living room right now is painted pink. Rich people who live in white block houses scare me. Everything is white or like gray. I mean, gray could work. I mean, everything could work if you know give it. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I love color though. I love color. I feel like I associate it with like just like life. I associate it with uh yeah, I feel like I associate it with life. I mean, which makes sense. Like it excites me. It makes me think of things. That's why I really love having like the lighting that I have in here because I give myself different vibes. So like this is one of them. There's one other one. I'm gonna mute myself for this because I'm gonna make a command to my smart device and I don't want it to trigger any of yours. This is one that I like a lot too. This one is a very like there's it's almost like a magenta and red kind of sprinkled out with different lights in the ceiling. You kind of see like these two lights up here are magenta, these two lights are red. These are reflections of lights that are like over here. Um I love and then like, you know, sometimes last night I did green lighting with the blue last time I did green ceiling lighting with blue in the kitchen. And then I told my device to play to play like nature like rainforest sounds. And it was kind of nice. It was almost relaxing. If it was like colder in here and I got sprayed with mist, that would have really hit it. My house is basically a big sensory room. How fun. I love that. And right now, you said your living room was painted pink. Did it come that way or did you paint it that way? Because I know that it's new. Have you been like painting any of your walls or doing anything in that regard? I've also loved seeing there's some accounts that I follow or like that I've seen online that have like maximalist furniture styles. And there are a lot of really cool objects. They have like massive versions of like small objects and small versions of large objects. And they have really neat colors painted everywhere, cool patterns on the walls, on the floors, the rugs. We painted it pink. Our bedroom is yellow. Our kitchen is green. That's so cool. Have you ever seen whose house is it? It's Is it, hold on, house? Is it Debbie Ryan's home? Yeah, Debbie Ryan's house is super cool. Let me show you. This one's like it's you got some expensive processing of people who have degrees in things like this. Can I not? Let me just see this the way it is. Show me. Let me see it. Let me read. Refreshing. All right, get a load of this. Gonna lower that. That's fine. Ads, non-stop ads here. Um, here. With Josh Dunn. Yeah. Also, my older brother gifted me a giant lava lamp and shit. How big? I want to get a lava lamp. I feel like it would fit the vibe in here. But like these, there's one thing in their kitchen. They have a kitchen that's the kitchen corner that's purple. The little nook is so cool. The little strawberry things here. God. They get a lot of light in here too. This back here is sick. 5 feet tall. Wait, that's sick. You found it at a thrift store? That is a good thrift find. I mean, obviously, that is a really good thrift find. I've never found like furniture like that at a thrift shop. I really want to though. I'm gonna keep looking. Here, this little corner is super cool. Very colorful in this area. Like you really do get different, like a variety of vibes in the house, but they all follow the same theme of like, I don't even know. It's very like refreshing probably in each part of the room that you have. Now again, this is definitely a definitely involves a lot of money. Like, I looked up how much their rug cost, how much this rug costs. It's expensive. This rug is so expensive. This is what I love this. It is interesting how it contrasts with like all of like the white over here. They have two kitchens? Or no, it's another angle. No, they have they have two kitchens. Or this is not really a kitchen. Or maybe it's a fridge. That's a kitchen. This this concept I feel like is so cool. Again, this is like a I feel like this is an upscale version of like, you know, a little bit of like a whimsical design in terms of like this house, because this is still there's still parts that like it's colorful, but it's still kept very like sharp. There are other people that like are more like lax with it and just have like all these like fun things in it that I love. But this I feel like is so cool. That's pretty colorful too. But yeah, this is very like very every decision here feels extremely deliberate, which I feel like you can only do. This is so much. This is the cartels thing, Componabili or something like that. I don't remember how to say the name. Don't yell at me. Or do yell at me. That's okay. I probably deserve it. I've been looking at like dupes for this, or like the 3 tier one, and they're so expensive, but they're cool. They're really neat. They have a recording studio in here. God damn it. We've been decorating our house slowly because we just bought our house and we were poor. Yeah, fair enough. That sounds expensive. So we just bought our main furniture and we're gonna thrift decor as we go on. Absolutely. I also think so for me, like when I moved in here, I did not start decorating. I mean, like everything's been such a slow process. Like I still have so much. I have not decorated like my wall at all, which is like the entire. This spans like my apartment. It's a studio, so it's not. There are no other rooms, but I haven't decorated really. I mainly just have core furniture. The kitchen has the most stuff in it, but still very it's not really decoration. And I need so I do it has taught me though, and I've been like making some of my furniture. It has taught me that it is a slow process. You find what you like, you add piece by piece, just adding things that you like without you don't even need to overthink it. But like when you see something that's neat that like fits within your budget or something you can make, you just kind of do that. And like you're good, and like that, and eventually it just kind of comes together on its own, which I think is really cool. We bought a sofa and a bed and a microwave and stole cutlery from my mom's house. Yes, I also brought a lot of things from my parents' house. I'm gonna go and have my music while I'm doing my designs. Catch you later. Sounds good. I'm actually gonna be hopping off around now too, because oh yeah, I need to go. Well, I need to prepare the rest of these bits. But I'm gonna be hopping off now too. But it was really nice hanging. My brother always gets good thrift finds because he lives in the Richfield part of London. That definitely helps. That definitely helps. I wonder what kind of stuff they have in those stores. Damn. Whoa, it's so interesting being live at this hour. Ooh, we can go over here though. Yeah. This will be our spot for today. I like it. We're gonna be rating our, oh my god, we never do it at this time too. We're gonna be rating our kitty friends tonight. Yeah. I want to say thank you for hanging, Ivy. It's really cool talking with you. I need to sleep soon. It's nearly midnight. It is late. But it was a pleasure to chat with you. It was really nice just like hanging out. Sorry, it does that always. I gotta fix that. But it was really cool, like just like I don't know, getting to catch up. I appreciate everyone for being here, especially midday on a Saturday. I am probably gonna start doing some earlier streams, but during the week it's still probably gonna be like not like this early. It's I can't start stream until at least after 6 because of work and stuff. But that is wild to think about though, Ivy. Damn. I would imagine, but at the same time, like I haven't like you're right. But yeah. But anyway, thank you for hanging out. Take care. If I don't chat with you tomorrow or anytime in the near future, I hope that things are well. I hope they stay well. Good luck with the rest of your decorating. If I do chat with you soon, then I'll talk to you soon. But obviously, no pressure. Everyone, come and go as you please. If you want, you can come back in a year, come back in 2 years, come back in a day, whatever makes you happiest. Or don't come back if you don't want to. That's also cool too. I hope that you have a good rest of your evening/day or a great day tomorrow. I'll be on Discord probably like a little bit later today. And then definitely tomorrow. I'll see what our activity is tomorrow. Maybe we can cook something. Or tomorrow is going to be cooking or sewing, I feel like. But we'll see. If I end up streaming at night, though, there's a chance that we just end up just being over here and playing like a new game or something. But we'll see. I think it's going to be an early stream. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Take care. Stay hydrated, especially if it's hot near you. It's been very hot here. I've been carrying on a water bottle with me. It's been very useful. But lots of love. And we'll chat soon. Okay, enjoy the